até gravar. Olha só que loucura que eu vou fazer. Vou até gravar, tá ligado? E é isso aí. Bora ver o que vai ter nessa E3. Eu não compartilhei no Facebook, né? Burrice. Enfim.
Ah, vamos nessa!
Se tá na internet do domínio público. Isso, ó. Que isso? Ah, tá. Os controles. Os controles. Deixa eu divulgar só a live aqui que eu não... Não, vou fazer isso agora. E aí, Jefferson, beleza? Verisson? Que isso? Nossa, o problema é quando fica muito claro, não vai dar pra ler o que tá escrito no chat ali, mano. Eu não sei se eu deixo desse tamanho, eu deixo menor. Um pouco menor aqui, eu acho. Aí sim, Jefferson. Só tô eu no TS, não tem ninguém, tá ligado? Bom, vamos lá então, né? E3 2021. Vamos ver. Alguém tá esperando alguma coisa? GTA 6? Ó.
Everybody, welcome to E3 Live from an undisclosed location in Los Angeles, California.
Undisclosed location.
E3 is back after a one-year hiatus. I am Greg Miller, one of your 3 hosts this week, and I, of course, am joined by one of my other hosts, Jackie Jing. Hello, Jackie.
Hi. Oh my gosh, it's happening.
Can you believe we're here?
Yeah.
We don't.
Give me a hug, you.
No, exactly. Get out of here, masks. No one needs you anymore, except for when I leave the set. When we leave the stage, we have to wear the masks. Actually.
É, precisa sim.
Thank you very much. Well, we all find a new fashion sense.
Precisa das máscaras, senão fica que nem eu.
Of course, as I explained earlier, E3 is back, but things are a little different than usual. There, of course, is no in-person convention
Eu
this year.
espero da
Our
E3.
presentations will be virtual, but trust
Nada.
me, all of the news
Pior que
and
eu também não
excitement
espero
is
nada.
very real. So while we may be here in Los Angeles reacting, all of you get the opportunity to see every
Tá
announcement.
melhor? Pô,
from the
quando eu
comfort of your own
tô,
home.
que nem eu falei.
That is right, Greg.
Quando eu tô deitado dormindo, eu tô bem, né? Mas é só levantar que começa...
Coast to coast in the US, to Latin America, to the Middle East, to the EU, to Japan, China, and more.
Mas ficar só
We're
deitado
spanning
também não é
over
bom.
a dozen different countries, several continents. And if the Wi-Fi connection is working okay, maybe a space station or 2 orbiting Earth. All this with the helping hand of some of the most trusted media companies around the globe. Very exciting.
Oh my gosh, it's the best, right? And as it continues to go, that was one of the things that I think was so exciting to me when they
15 dias com a
hosting,
tosse,
right?
vixe
Was the idea that this
Maria.
truly is a
É, o
global
ruim desse
event. They wanna
Covid
get
é que
everybody
ele...
involved, everybody touch the ball,
Né?
localizations, different people, different outlets covering it.
Ele
and
dura
really
bem
making
mais
it,
do que uma
you know,
gripe,
E3 for all.
gripezinha, que nem
This is a
falam,
E3
né?
that we can all celebrate together, even though we're still apart.
Yeah, what's so
E é muito mais
exciting is the
debilitante.
accessibility, and I just feel like everyone is
Persona
so
5 no
hyped.
PC,
Brian
com legendas,
O'Connell
isso.
dropping
Yeah,
us a
of course,
tweet
of
at like
course.
5:30 a.m.
Ah, traduzir tudo? Claro, com certeza.
He's got a kid now.
I know, but even before he had a kid,
No,
he's
that's
just an
not true.
early riser.
Eu só vou traduzir
I
as
think.
partes
You don't know Brian
importantes.
O'Connell from IG when he used to party. Trust me,
okay.
he was not waking up, ladies
You're
and
right. I
gentlemen.
did know Daddy Altano, so okay. But yeah, it was just so
Se o Royal
exciting
viesse pro
this morning,
PC,
waking up to
pro
all the
PS5
tweets and
com
all the
legendinhas,
excitement. You know,
legendinhas.
2020
Mesmo que
kept us
viesse só
apart
pro
from our
PC,
friends and
se tivesse com
family.
legenda, já
But 2021
estaria
is bringing us all back
bom, tá
together
ligado?
again. We have a whole host of media friends from around the gaming
Mas se vier pro
community to
PC...
react with over the next few days. And that brings me to our third host, Alex Golden Boy Mendez, who is with our media partners. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are here.
É, eu ouvi falar desse Doki Doki Snyder Cut, inclusive tá até no site de Kiss já, se quiser, tá ligado?
And I'm joined by some of our
E aí,
friends and
LFE,
media
beleza?
partners. We got the one and only Damon Hatfield from IGN. Coop, good to see you here. We
Você quer botar
also
alguma
have
coisa
my
aqui
good
embaixo?
friend and co-worker.
Onde é que
right
tá
here,
o chat,
Ali May,
né?
G4 TV, baby.
Porque eu acho
We
que-
also have Dan Casey, the legend himself. From the Nerdist.
That's so nice of you.
Dude, big fan, always have been. And the person who's become my new best friend over the last few hours, we got Michael Hyam from GameSpot. Michael, what's up, man?
Thanks for having me here.
Aí os dentão do cara, tá?
I appreciate
Meu
that,
Deus, velho.
100%. Of course,
deixa
thank you
pra
guys
lá,
so
né?
much for joining us here today. And you know, we're going to be talking about all the latest
Não
and
tô
greatest
100%,
that's gonna be
LF,
coming out of
mas
E3. But before
tô
we do
melhorando,
that, I
tá
want to get your guys' quick reactions. Dan, we'll start with you. What are you looking forward to here at E3?
There's so much to get excited about. I'm really stoked for the PC gaming show because there's a lot of great stuff that comes out of that every year, a lot of indies, but in particular Dying Light 2. I can finally live my dream of perishing in a parkour accident without actually perishing in a parkour accident from the safety of my own home. It's going to be so much fun. We've seen a lot of
Perna
a lot of
longa,
surprises to
caraca.
come.
Yeah, I think all of us would rather not perish from a parkour accident. Damon, what about for you, bud?
We got Ubisoft coming up today. My favorite thing to do in video games is clear outposts.
Ubisoft.
So Far Cry 6 is very exciting to me. I'm also a rabid fan of turn-based strategy games. So if Ubisoft had something along those lines to show us, I would say, Yahoo!
Oh, look at that. Okay, all right.
Tá bonitinho,
Amelie, what
não é?
about
Porque
you?
ele falou
I'm
alguma coisa ali.
excited about everything, GB. This is the first time that I get to join everyone here at E3, so I've got like the nervous sweats as well as the excitement sweats.
That's right, the best sweats.
But what I'm looking forward
Se minha
to
live
is
não cair
hearing
porque eu
some
tô
news from
transmitindo sem ter
Capcom, because I know
permissão,
a lot of people
né?
have their fingers crossed
Tá
for
bom, né? Ó.
potentially another VR experience, and that's
Maybe.
I would die for that.
Mano,
GB.
porque, tipo,
I'd die
eu
for it.
tava olhando o
Yeah.
negócio lá, tu tem que botar
We
link
can
de
talk about that
parceiro.
later
Eu não
on
sou
in the
parceiro
show.
da
We'll get into
Twitch,
that
então
later.
foda-se, tá
we
ligado?
got a very long
quero transmitir a
next
E3,
few days.
caralho.
Michael, what about for you, bud?
I'm going to be staying
Isso
on
mesmo.
brand and I'm gonna say Square Enix, but not because of Marvel or any of the big names. I'm talking about
Zica não?
Babylon's
Ah, tá.
Fall. That is the game that was revealed in E3 2018.
Mano,
and
esse
it
cara
went
tem
radio
cara
silent,
muito cara de
but
nerd, mano.
Platinum
Sabe
Games,
aqueles
I
nerd
know
que
that
usa
they got
aquele
something
gel
up their sleeve,
assim,
and I know
tem
that
aqueles dentão,
you-
mano.
You're a big fan,
E o óculos
obviously you're a
também
big fan
é-
of Platinum Games as well, but
Tudo bem, ele tem a
Neo
máscara
Automata is one of the
do
best games of all
Joker
time, and
no
I wanna
braço,
see
né?
what
Mas,
Platinum has
enfim.
up their sleeve this time around.
Bold statements
You know
here
what I'm
from Michael. That's what you're going to be hearing all weekend, folks. Bold statements, hot takes.
É, eu vi a
That's
tatu
what
lá
you want to
também.
hear. But we want to thank everyone for joining us, and we'll have more in just a moment. But first, we actually have a special
sinal,
announcement to
né?
share with all of our
cara
fans.
tá com a
And to help
tatu
with the news, here's a very special guest.
Nerd anos 80, caraca. Opa. Anúncio especial. Bora ver.
Hey everyone, I'm Mayor Eric Garcetti. And to all the video game fans and supporters, developers and publishers out there today, welcome to E3. Los Angeles loves E3. And not just because we've hosted this conference over 20
Eu fiz
times.
umas caras e
We
bocas aqui,
love
gente, é porque
E3
eu...
because this town is a gaming town, home to some of the biggest gaming companies and
É o
a
remédio que eu
multitude
tomo,
of
tá ligado? Me
independent
deu...
studios. LA is home to a growing concentration of game developers
Dá
and
uma ânsia
publishers,
de vômito esse
esports
remédio, mano.
teams and players, talent agencies and investors, cutting-edge technology and innovation. And that's just the start of what makes LA a hub for the video game industry and what makes our city such a good fit for E3. You have an incredible few days ahead of you. So enjoy, and we'll look forward to seeing you in person here in the City of Angels in 2022.
Cidade dos Anjos em 2022, será?
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Next year, E3 in person, back in LA. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
I was like going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, exactly, right? Well,
Let's
that's
go!
it's all happening, right?
All
All the
right, yeah.
restrictions are coming off. I mean, the fact that like we're able to be here, you and I together, but Alex, I mean, then to have GameSpot, Nerdist, IGN, G4 all under one roof, right? Like that was a dream last year when we were all at our
É,
houses
falaram a mesma
watching
coisa
streams.
dessa E3
Totally.
e não deu
Actually,
pra
during the
fazer
wrestling, you and I were like,
ao vivo, né?
Yeah,
Like-
it's the thing about it. Yeah, you know.
There's
what I
no
mean? Yeah,
Tiveram que fazer de
We're
novo
gonna do anymore.
online.
But we're here. It's happening. We're all in person, and we're excited to be in person with you next year, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing start to this year's E3. There are so many more announcements on their way over the course of this year's Expo. So stick with us, everyone. There's much more when we return.
Ok.
We're not just nerds. We have people that are like us and get us. It just solidified gaming as the monolith that's not going anywhere anytime soon.
E3 is hype.
If you're not at E3, you're not doing it right.
It's just excitement.
The size of it all.
The connection of people from different walks of life.
People that I've met in games across the world.
I've been famous enough to go exactly one time.
It was almost like a holiday.
I was always envious. It sounded super top secret. It was awesome as hell. That was a good 3 days.
For several days, we all just go, God, video games are the best.
And you become friends. It's happened to me multiple times at E3.
Just to be around positive people that love what I love.
And the people that make video games shower us in games.
It was something we aspired to.
It is magical every year, honestly.
It's a celebration, I think, of how far we've come as
só
people
gringo,
who just
normal.
love games.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to E3 2021. I'm Stan Pierre-Louis, the president and CEO of the Entertainment Software Association. The ESA serves as the voice and advocate for the U.S. video game industry. We've also hosted E3 since it started in 1995. Every E3 has its own story, and this one is certainly unique. Given the times in which we live, while we couldn't host the event last year, we've been amazed by the role games have played in our everyday lives. During the pandemic that prevented us from being with so many family, friends, and colleagues, video games connected us, entertained us, and brought us together. I'm not just saying this because I love video games or because I work in the industry. As a player and as a parent, I experience this firsthand, and I hear similar stories every day from people from all walks of life. Games kept us sane and kept us connected. That's what makes coming together this year for E3 so special. It's an opportunity to convene and celebrate as a community. With that in mind, I would like to thank the publishers, developers, platforms, sponsors, and media partners joining this year's festivities to share their plans about the future of games. We'll also give voice to the many conversations we're all having today about games and about society. And throughout this year's event, we'll be sure to reflect the broad community as well as the positive impact games have had on society.
O spoiler da Raid, então, né?
Now, I would be remiss if, in a year of so much loss, I didn't acknowledge the passing of an industry giant earlier this year. Robert Altman founded ZeniMax, acquired Bethesda Softworks, and went on to build brands and franchises that are among the most popular. Under his leadership, his team created games that continue to delight fans around the world. I got to know Robert in his role as chair of PSA's board of directors.
Valeu, Kizuna, pela raid, pelo host. Fiz de surpresa. Então, já deram spoiler da raid, mas tudo bem.
He relished the opportunity to gather as an industry, including at E3, and he adored his family. It's great to know that his legacy and the games they produced live on.
E nem eu disse, não repare se minha carta estiver meio estranha aqui. Os remédios que eu tomei tá... Cara, eu tomo remédio e dá vontade de vomitar, mano. Que remédio ruim, mano. Enfim.
Thanks for all the love you've shown games this past year.
Mas valeu todo mundo que veio pela rádio, pelo host.
Relax and enjoy the next few days of pure fun and excitement.
Opa, o Naraka. É Naraka Blade Point, né? Isso aí. É, o Naraka.
Thank you so much, Stan, for that. Appreciate it. And let's take a look at how this week is going to play out, starting with a look at tomorrow's huge slate of devs and publishers. We just saw an exclusive clip, by the way, from Naraka Blade Point, which we'll see more tomorrow with 24 Entertainment. And then we get the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase, followed by Square Enix Presents, and WB Games Back for Blood will follow with some heat of their own. Then it's the PC Gaming Show and future games to close us out.
Then let's look ahead to Monday. Don't miss things as Verizon unveils their initiatives and partnerships in the gaming space, followed by Intellivision. Take-Two will address diversity and inclusion in the gaming space. Then it's Mythical Games to announce what's coming soon from their team. If you like indie games, we put the independent developers in the spotlight too. Freedom Games will follow, and then you won't want to miss what Capcom has to unleash.
Nossa, da Ubisoft ainda demora uma hora pra iniciar,
new products.
And we wrap things up on Tuesday as Nintendo leads the way. Things are sure to get off to a huge start that day. As Bandai Namco will
Esses horários é tudo lá dos States, então nem adianta olhar muito.
The floor, and then GameSpot chimes in as we wrap things up with the E3 awards. So you don't want to miss a single second.
You don't, Alex. You really don't. Why would you go anywhere else?
I don't know why.
Right here.
By the way, we have a new area.
How many more areas are there?
You're going to have to watch and find out for more.
I'll just There's three.
Greg, we just got to try and keep luring them in, man.
But why lie to them? Because then the Twitch chat gets on them. With so many heavy hitters and announcements to come, we want to pose the questions to ourselves here, but also to you at home throughout the coverage of E3. So make sure you're voting in our polls throughout the day. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or your YouTube pages. Simply type into the vote into the chat and go, and all the votes get tallied up live and they're shown on screen. So I will pose the first question, Golden Boy. What developer are we most excited for? And I'll accept publishers as well. Put it all into your little chats.
Yeah, you know what?
Hoje é Ubisoft, mas vai demorar. Tem outras coisas também que vai.
Halo fanatic.
Here we go.
So I'm sorry, I gotta go with my boys at 343.
Faz tradução, claro.
I'm so excited to see anything
Tô
from
quase
Halo
vomitando
Infinite.
aqui, vou fazer tradução.
The Halo community is buzzing right now, and we're all very excited about what could potentially be.
Of course, you see the chat running away, 42%, so we're going to talk about Xbox in a second beyond that. But let's talk about the real elephant in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Marvel's Avengers, Black Panther, War for Wakanda.
How many times I got to tell you, Greg, stop attacking me?
I need you to get on my level, all right?
I am excited for it, though. It looks, you know, obviously,
talvez venha alguma coisa do
Infinite. We are going to see more out of it, and I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Greg's been going nuts about the Avengers this entire time. I appreciate that. You're like me with Halo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so let's go back to Halo, because let me see the thing. Yeah. 39% of people are excited for Xbox and Bethesda.
People are excited for Nintendo as well. So obviously it's Nintendo. How could you not be excited for that?
Vote using hashtag em chat, não aqui, né? Lá não.
Ubisoft, Square Enix. I have a feeling we're going to see some.
Não é Diogo.
Oh, of course. But I think one of the big things about that, right, is the fact that Ubisoft is imminent. That is today. Gearbox is
today. Será que anuncia o remake do Final Fantasy VII pro
unwrapping
PC?
that last big Christmas gift. And when do you want to do that? You know what I mean? You come down underneath the tree, you have all the small ones, you got the one big one in the back there. When do you go for it?
Yeah, that's right. And Christmas will come early this year because tomorrow we got the Xbox and Bethesda games showcase. I already mentioned Halo. You know, I'm always looking forward to that. I'm always looking forward to whatever comes out of you know, the Forza camp,
of course,
as well, if we get something cool there. But
remake
you know,
do
what
Persona
makes this
5
one so unique, Greg, is that this
Eu
time
queria
around,
legendas pra ele,
you
isso
know,
sim.
two of my favorite press conferences.
Não adianta remake e vir sem legendas ainda.
Bethesda game showcase, which means
não é jogo.
Starfield.
Maybe Starfield.
Give us Starfield. We have to. It's the game that has so much hype, and we know nothing about it. The time is now. Phil Spencer, Todd Howard, come out, embrace, and then just unleash it on us.
If they actually, like, ideally, I would like for them to come out in like jetpacks. You know, descending onto
perfect
the stage.
world, yeah.
Phil, I know you're watching, so just you descend into the stage with Todd, and then you guys announce Starfield then and there. I think everyone will be rather moist. It'll be fantastic.
Do you ever think about it though? Look, this is the trailer. This is what we know about Starfield, and people are like, going to be the greatest game of the generation. They will go back for it. They will fight for it. They will.
Parte 2 seria
There are
interessante
people right now fighting for Starfield's honor on Reddit.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
But I'm excited for it, man. You know, anything from Bethesda.
Acho que eu vou botar uma telinha embaixo eu jogando enquanto não tem passando nada interessante. Ó,
e tal. An incredible history, as we heard Stan talking about earlier. And really, there's just
jogando alguma coisa aleatória ali enquanto.
There's a lot of passion.
Eles estavam mostrando antes. Não sei se era aqui ou era na coisa da Ubisoft, modo zumbi pro Watch Dogs Legion. É, tem isso também, né? Depois mas é obviamente que vai ser uma coisa paga, né? Sem dúvida. Mas é um modo zumbi no Watch Dogs Legion, tipo.
Know what you think about some of the other big names looking to make a splash at E3.
All right, thanks so much, Greg. Yeah, so much to look forward to, but first we do want to remind everyone at home, if you want some limited edition E3 merch, including hats, t-shirts, and jackets, it is all available at e3expo.com/shop.
Have
you seen the bomber jacket?
They look awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Comprar jaquetas e roupas da E3. Os caras têm que fazer um cadastro pra...
E3 crew.
Inclusive, deixa eu até ver se eu consigo mostrar rapidão aqui. Ah, não, eu fechei. Mas tinha como criar um avatar no site da E3, tá ligado? Como vocês acham que eu criei o meu? Com o cabelo dividido e terno. Só que não salvava aquela bosta.
World premiere from IDOS Montreal, an update on Babylon's Fall. I see Michael nodding a lot here. Details on the Black Panther expansion and a first look at Life is Strange Remastered.
E aí, Luke King, beleza?
Colors too. My question is, any ideas on the IDOS Montreal title? Deus?
Cabelinho na régua, isso.
Ideas, yes.
Okay, Deus Ex?
Probably not Deus Ex.
How dare you? I wanted to bring out my little sunglasses that you click and go whoop, but okay, I guess not. But continue, yeah.
Well, there's rumors. Nothing is confirmed yet. But I think there are some Guardians that are keeping that very secret until the big reveal.
I'm going to steal this from someone said this during rehearsals, though, but now might be a good time where you might want to have a cyberpunk style game. So I'm like hoping for Deus Ex.
Yes, I'm here for it.
Cara, esse cara é muito nerd dos anos 80, velho. Na moral, eu não consigo, velho.
The original one that came out in 2000, like it's old now, but man, I still.
Eu fico reparando no visual do cara do que.
And Mankind Divided were like almost hitting those notes. But I feel like now would be a good time to like bring that back. And I know immersive sims like
de óculos, caraca.
Those are my styles of games. And yo, bring back Deus Ex, please.
I know, please. We'll see who's right, Damon or Michael.
Como foi o cadastro? Eu me cadastrei como fã mesmo.
I'm probably gonna be wrong.
Well, I know.
Porque não dá pra cadastrar de outro jeito. Eu tava falando antes. O cadastro é só pra parceiro. Tinha que botar o canal parceiro pra... Mas o meu não é parceiro, é afiliado, porra. Como é que eu ia fazer o negócio, então? Ou então canal verificado no YouTube. Eu não tenho canal verificado no YouTube também, mano. Então foda-se.
Let's not talk about something that's physically impossible.
Dan, any ideas for you?
I think I'm very curious. As much as I would love to commit minor crimes to make Deus Ex a reality,
fiz um cadastro de fã lá e não consegui nem criar meu avatar. Não, o site deles é uma merda. Eles botaram esse negócio de cadastro. Só que não dá pra cadastrar, velho. O site vive dando erro, mano. Fizeram um negócio totalmente desorganizado. É E3, né?
I think with the Life is Strange, the remaster, they're actually packaging like the first one and then the prequel together. So
por enquanto que é só o pré-show, basicamente, da E3, né? A Ubisoft vai entrar só daqui a uma hora ainda, né?
Off the wall and then
Ubisoft.
so heartfelt and just like hits me in the feels
então,
so much.
Aqui ainda não teve nada, foi só o início do evento da E3 mesmo.
Greg Miller was telling me he used to kick your butt. Or actually, you guys would have been a really good team in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
Is that not how it went down? Well, no, you could play each other too.
Então, já tem a... Que nem uma,
oh, okay, so it was co-op.
Deixa eu até ver aqui, enquanto eles estão falando
Okay.
coisa aleatória aqui.
You know, you were ready for Back 4
Onde é que eu
Blood.
tinha
You were
visto,
gonna take
mano? Era
Greg
na...
down. But okay, I guess y'all were doing co-op, so my bad.
No. We're cooperative gamers. I'm super excited.
Era no Arsenal? Eu não lembro onde é que era. Eu sei que tinha um ali que...
So yeah, it's nice to have basically
eu sei que tinha um que dava pra ver literalmente...
Awesome. I mean, zombies, like...
O Doki Doki não sei o que, papapá.
Girl, I was gonna get to you and Lady D. Okay, let's talk about Capcom. Let's do it.
Okay.
As a tall lady, I'm obviously a big fan of the Vampire
esqueci
Tall
o nome
Lady.
do negócio.
So obviously, Resident Evil 25th anniversary. I'm assuming some big drops here. Just no more creepy baby. Is everybody with me on that?
Oh, for sure.
Thank you. I never want to see that again, Capcom.
Na Nintendo Shop tem.
Okay, yes.
But you know what we need to see?
More Lady D?
We had like Resident Evil 7 with the whole VR experience where, you know, it was basically poop your pants simulator because everything was coming at you and you were terrified.
Pros apresentadores o que eles esperam ver em cada uma das empresas.
What I would give if we got Resident Evil 8 VR edition, because then not only will I run straight into Lady D begging her to slash me with those nails,
Aí seria interessante o que ela tá falando, Resident Evil 8 VR, que nem o 7, né, que eles botaram VR no 7.
I'm heading straight for the floor. I'm heading straight for the floor, looking upwards and going, step on on me. And that's all I need out of the VR experience, Jackie. That's all I need.
First off, I would say relax, but also I feel you on that one.
I think we are all in that camp. I think we are all in that camp.
If I'm gonna keep it real though, like Resident Evil 7, the VR component was such a big deal. If you actually played through that whole game in VR, it was wild. It was like one of the best VR experiences, legitimately. And Resident Evil Village is a great game already. So if you can put that in VR, yo, that would be wild, especially if you want to bring it to PC VR as well, and maybe line up for the PS VR 2, whatever, whenever that's gonna come. Have that as like a big hitter. That would be a big deal. And also, hey, shouts out to all my Susio boys out there. If you want to go,
just be careful if you buy a haptic suit as well, because my pal Kyle Hill did the
Whoa,
math.
hey, chill.
You will explode. You will explode if you get stepped upon. It's literally science.
Yeah, relax.
I'm willing to take that chance.
All right. Godspeed.
Worth it.
Dan, Onimusha, are we going to see any of that?
I hope so.
Malik and I were chatting yesterday, and he's like, you got to ask Dan that.
Oh, my God. I would mortgage everything I have for more Onimusha.
So you're telling me we're going to see Dino Crisis?
O joguito que eu falei.
I feel like I'm being relentlessly taunted here with all these titles. I hope they come. I hope they happen. If they do, it'll be a great day, but I'm sure they have some awesome stuff lined up, because even if it's Resident Evil 8 VR, even if we get some rumors of a popular fighting game, maybe a sequel to that, who knows? It's going to be an exciting
Aqui, ó.
Okay, and then we got to talk about Gearbox, everybody.
Já tá pra pedir no site de Kiss.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I can't even talk because I'm so excited about it. She is one of my favorite video game characters of all time. She's just this little wild thing, right? And it's going to be a fantasy epic. I just
Já tem aqui, ó, pra pedir, ó. Literatura Plus. 29 de junho.
Okay. Roll for initiative. Just get in there. Yes. And Tiny Tina doesn't even look so tiny anymore that we saw.
She's regular-sized Tina.
And I'm like, so I'm very excited.
I know. I'm so excited. I mean, honestly, there are so many great items to discuss. If we want to go round robin really quickly, like, what are you most excited for?
Não sei, não.
Perfect Dark.
I knew that.
We got a little tease last year. I'm a huge fan of Perfect Dark. I can't believe it's back.
E se vai ter PTBR? Não sei. Boa pergunta.
Michael?
I already said in the beginning, Babylon's Fall. Show me what that is.
Can you do that one more time? Oh my goodness, I can't believe you did that.
Jackie, get me on the floor. That's all I need. That and Heisenberg throwing like little metal nuts and bolts at me. Just
Heisenberg, oh my goodness. I thought we were on the Lady D team. But
Dan. Give me that sweet, sweet Starfield. I want to see what they have in store. I'm so curious.
Starfield. All right, well, some great answers there, but we are going to wrap things up here for a moment, but that doesn't mean the party is stopping. We are just getting started live from E3.
Diz que tem 6 novas side stories aqui, hein?
Ubisoft, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Imagens desbloqueáveis, 26 músicas.
Thank you guys for watching the show. Thank you guys for enjoying E3. I can't wait till we get to be back in
Dá pra criar a própria custom playlist.
Walk around these huge convention halls and stuff like that. And I can't wait to see you guys. Trust me. Somebody get me out of the house, please. Just come pick me up. Anybody. Don't even care who it is. Just come get me. Until then, keep sending candy. Keep sending candy. It's really helping. It's helping a lot. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
I can't believe
então basicamente vai ter umas historinhas a mais, né? Nice.
All right, that's impossible. All right, everyone knows we are Left 4 Dead Dynamo. You and me going to be back for Blood Dynamo. It's going to be all about it.
Dá umas 6 horas ali, mais ou menos.
Ubisoft, it's up next. We're finally there.
6 horas? Deixa eu ver.
What are you most excited to see at Ubi?
You know, well, we did get some news the other day about this whole Splinter Cell animated series that's dropping out. You know, if I'm a bad man, I'm out here thinking like, well, you're going to do an animated series about Splinter Cell. Well, it's a great way to accompany.
Não diz quantas horas é, mas diz que
I've been trying to pull this narrative the entire time.
Só diz que é bastante horas de novo.
You are a betting man in the wrong way. I will gladly take this bet. $20. No Splinter Cell. No Splinter Cell game.
Mercs vs. Spies, greatest multiplayer mode ever made.
Então, 80 conto por Doki Doki é meio...
As a Superman fan, let me tell you, Splinter Cell fans, it's time to give it up. You're never going to get another game. It's not going to happen. Don't bring the VR one into this. I saw them try to do this to me the other day.
Como assim Splinter Cell?
For me,
Acabou,
Far
mano?
Cry 6. I know we've seen so much about it,
Não,
but
Splinter Cell não
I
é
get more excited the more I see.
Não,
And the fact,
sei lá.
they
Não,
leaned a
Splinter
little
Cell.
bit and said, we are political. This is a political game.
Splinter Cell é
Giancarlo
da
had a
hora,
great
porra.
interview,
Não
Jeff
diga que
Keighley
não
this week,
zique.
where he was
Diga que
talking about,
não,
I'm not the villain,
nunca
and I
diga
love the
nunca.
fact that he's showing
Eu
his
confio.
characters that way. I really hope they get to wow us today and show us, again, Chorizo, the wiener dog.
Eu queria muito
but
um
the
novo
truth
Splinter
is,
Cell com...
Giancarlo Esposito could do anything, and
Apesar de não ter jogado todos os
glued to my
Splinter Cell,
seat.
né? Eu gostava do
Seeing
Splinter Cell.
him in Far Cry, it's really going to be fantastic. And I think, honestly,
O
man,
Convict
Ubisoft,
eu nunca joguei, mas eu quero jogar um dia.
little nuggets out there for Division fans.
Esse é uma saga que eu quero trazer um dia em live, né? Todos os Splinter Cell, né? Mas...
Maybe we get a little something like that.
But that was the thing, right? They went out of their way to say no Division 2 update, no Division Heartland. And I'm like, but Division Heartland is supposed to be so... please just lie to me. Tell me you're lying to me. That's all I want to know.
I'm okay if you want to lie with me, Ubisoft, okay?
The other one I think that's, I got to call it out for blessing Adeoye Jr. over at Kind of Funny is Riders Republic.
Puta, sério,
Riders Republic had such a cool debut, then the delay, where are we hitting with that? Where are we at with that game? What are the sports arenas?
Because I feel like that is a genre that could really use something that would reinvigorate it, right?
Yeah, 100%.
We all remember the SSXs of the world and stuff like that, how much we loved it. 1080, those games, they were great, they were fantastic. I would really, really like to see some more updates on that game. What we'll get, maybe some more downhill biking as well, mountain biking. Man, I love that kind of stuff. Injected right in my veins.
Well, that's what's exciting about it, right? Is that it's going to be the 2021 version of that. Where
Tem apresentação de quais? Eu sei que a Ubisoft vai, mas... Não sei quais que tem outros não.
In an online world, I can't wait. Let alone the fact, right, they've already talked about it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you'll be getting an update of some kind. How big that is, what does that mean? We don't know.
Deixa eu ver se
obviously, they talked about their TV shows. There's so much stuff
going on. And
that's the main show. Remember, of course, we're going to be going over to a pre-show that's going to be talking about Watch Dogs. That's going to be talking about so many other things. And I don't want to string you along any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for our first presentation. Let's send things over to Ubisoft as they prepare for Ubi Forward.
Primeira apresentação da Ubisoft, bora. Vamos ver então.
When humanity's pride would lead us to our downfall. When the heavens themselves would forsake us. The Kyoshin alone would look up to see what was hidden, to hear what was silenced.
Ok, o que será isso? O novo For Honor? Ó. Eu não duvido que seja uma DLC do For Honor, velho. O evento Kyoshin. É, com certeza é For Honor, mano. Por que eu tava esperando alguma coisa nova? É, então. For honra. Nossa, para de travar, caralho.
Shedding their old selves, shimmering along the haze. Embracing a new power, to be transformed and awakened. They would carve their own path in the land of fire.
Skin de arma, ué. Mirage no For Honor. Nova estação. 22 de julho. É. Beleza. Tá, acabou? Vai ficar nessa tela até dar 1 hora ainda? Puta merda.
O que é isso?
Ó, o Valhalla aqui. Parece, pelo menos. Quando tira tudo ruim. Eu já mostrei uma vez fazendo isso, tirando tudo do HUD do Valhalla, velho. Fica bem isso daí, tá ligado? Vocês lembram quando eu fiz na live, velho? Eu tirei tudo o HUD, entrei num subterrâneo com uma tocha acesa. Vai isso daí, velho. E o único nível 2 hoje, só se tiver Microsoft. Na verdade não é da Microsoft, né? Enfim. Outra DLC pra Valhalla? Não sei, parece muito Valhalla isso daí. Eu sei que não vai ter essas folhas caindo no jogo base, né? Porque não vai ter, né? Cara, eu consigo fazer isso no Valhalla, quer ver? Eu vou ligar... Ah, eu desinstalei o Valhalla, porra. Mas... Hoje tem evento só da Ubisoft? Não sei, acho que tem uma outra também, não sei. Eles mostraram o schedule ali. Quem que botou o schedule aí? Bota de novo. Devolver? Ah, então. Ali, ó. Botaram ali já. Alguém podia criar um comando, ó. Depois editar pro outro dia, ó. Fazer os bots trabalhar, que nem diz o Zazar. Tá, ele vai ficar andando 55 minutos, gente. Isso daí. Volta daqui a 55 minutos. Eita, porra. Mas que nem eu disse, isso daí eu consigo fazer no Valhalla, velho. Eu tiro tudo HUD, boto o personagem a andar e é isso daí, tá ligado? Aliás, já criaram, tá ligado? Aí sim. Boa. Tinha que botar no título ali também, exclamação E3, daí... O que? Deu bug? Não vi. Nossa, que bela chuva, tá ligado? Passa jogo e a chuva dos jogos da Ubi... Sei lá se é o novo Assassin's Creed ou é uma DLC do bagulho, ou sei lá, tá ligado? Valeu, Marshmallow! Te amo, digo, amo. Aqui. Ah, agora esse cara tá andando, vou pegar uma coisa pra eu beber, pelo amor de Deus, velho. É o Walking Simulator essa porra, velho. Pera aí. Caralho. Ah não, acabou meu suco. Nossa. Tô me sentindo no Shadow of the Colossus que... Para sedentarismo, é, então. Eu não cheguei a mostrar, gente, mas olha ali em cima da... Tá vendo aquelas caixinhas ali? Os remédios que eu tenho que tomar.
In the disability community, we have a saying, nothing about us without us. It's to say our rights, access and inclusion in the world can't be met in proper or full ways without direct involvement. It's as true for gaming as it is access to a building. It's really important to us that we work with the community to improve accessibility. By not just involving, but valuing players and developers with first-hand experience of disability, we're much less likely to make mistakes in our approaches. Even if our efforts are well-intentioned, they might not really reduce a barrier or contribute to stigma. We're really thankful and proud of the community for their contributions.
When I was working with Ubisoft on Watch Dogs Legion, we got to sit down at a table going through ideas on how a feature could be used, like the directional captioning, or what kind of information could be on the screen.
Eu queria aprender a linguagem de sinais, mas a preguiça não deixa.
Whatever could be removed. There was a lot of going back and forth to make sure there was no confusion. It was great how they were double-checking to make sure they got it right. I grew up waiting for accessibility to be something companies can talk about.
Okay.
Watch Dogs Legion's Play As Anyone innovation brought with it a promise of diversity and inclusion that inspired our team to make accessibility a core pillar of our design from the very beginning. The game offers a visualized sound effect system.
Poderia ter sido melhor, sinceramente, esse sistema de controlar qualquer
And gameplay sounds from birds singing to footsteps to cars accelerating or crashing, each prioritized by context and spatialized with a directional indicator. The Watch Dogs Legion's team is extremely proud to have
Ainda não teve nenhum anúncio mesmo, né?
It's only the beginning.
Caralho.
Games that are truly accessible to everyone will require continuous innovation and effort, and I look forward to seeing today's innovations become tomorrow's standards.
On Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we started working on
Tô falando de coisas que eles já fizeram nos jogos, por enquanto.
We have options for player to choose their text size, but also the text size of the subtitles. You can add a background to your
legal que isso daí já existe desde o Breakpoint, não que o Breakpoint seja bom, né, mas eles decidiram botar do Valhalla, que é um jogo bom, né? Óbvio. Eles não iam botar do Breakpoint, né, que eles têm essa feature de aumentar o tamanho da legenda, né?
Ubisoft's goal is to make games that enrich our players' lives. And key to that
is concordo, Doctor. Tipo, a ideia de controlar qualquer NPC é da hora, mas eles podiam ter trabalhado muito melhor. Um jogo antigo que eu joguei uma vez, que tem um sistema de interação com vários personagens assim, diferentes, mais interessante do que o Watch Dogs, é um jogo de turnos chamado Jagged Alliance 2. Acho que ninguém conhece esse jogo, né? Só eu conheço esse jogo. Mas o da hora é que, tipo, tinha que lidar com os NPCs não se interagindo bem entre eles, às vezes, no meio de uma... assim, no meio da guerra mesmo que eles estão, né? Tipo, porra, velho, era bem da hora. Aqui, basicamente, tipo, o que acontece? Tu mata alguém que é amigo de outro, o cara só vem querendo se vingar, querendo te bater. Grande bosta, tá ligado? Não tem consequências por tu fazer os negócios ou não no jogo, tá ligado? Tipo, consequências grandes mesmo, né? Lá, por exemplo, no Jagged Alliance 2, que é um jogo bem mais antigo, tinha que lidar com os caras não se dando bem, por exemplo. Tinha um cara que era francês naquele jogo lá, que ele não gostava de uma outra mulher que se dizia francesa, mas vivia na América. O cara foi embora do grupo por causa disso, ou seja, eu gastei dinheiro pra contratar o cara foi embora do grupo porque não gostava da outra personagem. Tipo, não existe isso do Watch Dogs Legion, tá ligado? Tu não vê um NPC sair do teu grupo por não gostar de outro que tá nos membros, tá ligado? Ou seja, esse jogo poderia ter sido bem melhor trabalhado, né? Não existe isso no Watch Dogs Legion. Tu não vê um membro saindo sem que ele seja morto, tá ligado? Pera aí, eu vou beber aqui um negócio, então eu não vou tirar a câmera aqui. Legal que saiu do cara andando no mato pra um cara voando agora, mas beleza. Ok. E aí, vamos presenciar um voo de drone. É, então, no momento vocês estão falando... Ainda não começou, basicamente. Faltam 43 minutos, né? Drone Overview Saga. Então, né? Vou dormir daqui a 46 minutos eu volto. É, então, né? Dá pra fazer isso, não? É, então, isso daí é o sedentarismo, né? Enquanto o cara tava... Antigamente era andando, agora o cara fica só relaxado em cima do drone, né? É, viu só, Brabios? Sim, pessoa na live, acho que é a live que mais eu tive sem host sozinho. Obrigado a todo mundo que está vendo, né? Apesar de ser tudo um moiteiro mesmo, ó. Ah, o chat da E3, provavelmente tem um monte de gente que nem tava antes aqui, ó. Ai, sumiu meu mouse, ótimo. Ótimo. Aqui, ó, um monte de gente escrevendo Z. Todo mundo do... É, então, eu não sei, começaram um evento uma hora antes pra mostrar drones voando. Deixa eu mostrar uma gameplay então aqui do Watch Dogs Legion mesmo, ó. Ah, foi. Trackmania? Eita. Vai jogar Elden Ring? Se for muito parecido com Dark Souls, Demons, sei lá, hein, se eu vou... Como eu falei, eu não sou muito fã desse estilo de jogo, tá ligado? Mas se tiver por interessante, talvez eu jogue, mas... Olha! Disponível de graça o Trackmania. Isso aí dá pro pessoal testar mesmo, tá ligado? É velho? E por que a gente nunca jogou ele então? Temos que jogar com o pessoal do TS, tá ligado? É, então, o pessoal deu host do Kizuna também, né? Teve isso. Porque é ruim. Ih, rapaz. Nossa, vai mostrar um negócio ali, tá? Pera aí. Deixa eu tirar esse aqui, senão vai ficar um cego vocês aqui. Agora vai mostrar avião voando. Nossa, travou. Pera aí. É, vamos ver um passeio de avião, né? Deixa eu só fazer um bagulho aqui que não tá aparecendo a imagem, óbvio que não tá aparecendo a imagem. É o declínio, agora tá voando. Foi eu jogando alguma coisa aqui enquanto não começa o evento, olha só. Então. Daí ninguém perde nada, ninguém perde o evento e ninguém perde. Tá que nem o Watch Dogs Legion que tá aqui, ó. Esse daqui, Crosscode, cara. O que tá passando é o jogo, é o The Crew 2, né? Vai até que horas? Não sei. Até eu aguentar. Ó, tem atualização do Call de Cine. Eu troco o shot de lugar? É verdade, peraí. O chatzinho aqui. Então. Enquanto a gente espera 40 minutos, eu posso até aumentar aqui um pouco. Fazendo esse esquema, aumentar até um pouco minha câmera aqui. Dá pra fazer bonitinho, botar um layout de fundo e tal, né? Mas fica assim mesmo, tá ligado?
So, you might often see on social media a game announcing that it's gone gold. But the question is, what does that actually mean? You may not know this already, so I'm going to tell you.
Bonito.
So when we say that a game has gone gold, it means that the game has been approved for manufacture. So that can be Sony, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Nintendo, whichever platforms we're targeting for that specific game. The game is fully playable, it's stable, it's got a decent level of performance, and everything's basically working. And also that we've passed all of the compliance requirements from those first parties, and they have basically said, yep, off you go to manufacture. And then we start making the discs from there.
Eu não li se o jogo virou ouro, né? Então... Depois do Cyberpunk não dá pra ligar mesmo, né? Porque virou ouro e...
Gold comes from when this was all done on physical discs. It's digital now, but when this was physical discs, the ones that were sent to the manufacturer companies with that version of the game on that has been given the thumbs up, they were gold colored, and so we still use that term today. So when we go gold, it doesn't mean that all the work is done for the team. We usually go to manufacture about 6 to 8 weeks before launch.
Já que vai ser da Ubisoft primeiro,
properly polish the game and fix things like stability
que não tem nenhum jogo da Ubisoft
that might impact the gameplay when we go live.
Só o Watch Dogs, mas esse eu tô gravando, peraí.
So one of my best memories from shipping a game is when we were working on.
Deixa eu ver se eu tenho espaço no PS5, eu quero botar aquela.
We decided quite last minute there that we wanted to make some improvements to the onboarding and tutorials right at the beginning of the game. So what that involved was me running around the office, just speaking to people, trying to see what was possible, what was safe to do, what changes we could make that were really going to improve everything. And it was great to be able to work that tiny bit of magic right at the end that was going to improve the experience for everyone. So when a game goes gold, that's quite a big milestone for the team. It means that something that they've been working on for quite a few years is almost ready to go. So remember to give them a shout out when you hear a game's gone gold. It means that we're all really excited to see you get your hands on the final product.
O que vai ser agora? O que vai... qual jogo que vamos botar? O Far Cry dirigindo? Ok, né? Eu não tenho espaço, mano. queria tirar esse jogo, mas... Bom... Já não tô mais... Ih! É, agora é no Valhalla de novo, navegando. Beleza. Porque é tudo jogo que eu tenho que... Bom, tirar o ritmo então, foda-se. Chegou a ver? Não, nunca cheguei a ver esse. Sobre o que se trata.
Bora jogar multiplayer do TLOU X1O.
X1, bora, isso. Então não começa o evento ainda. Interessante. Ah, vai dar tempo de baixar o Valhalla até começar o evento. 25 minutos. Pera, tem uma... Que porra é aquela ali, mano? Tem os caras com umas cabeças de galho, velho. O que virou o Valhalla, mano? Tá, enfim. E caçar antes de purgar ela. Interessante, posso falar aí com o pessoal do TS pra gente dar uma testada nesse jogo aí.
O que é isso?
Os bichos estão muito agressivos. Ih, rapaz. Deixa eu ligar o outro... O outro Xbox aqui.
When I started this project, the homework I got from from the Ubisoft team was go home and play.
Eu não estava jogando Astronir, ok?
My name is Einar Salvik, a musician and composer from Norway.
My name is Julie Fowlis, and I'm a musician and a singer from Scotland. I predominantly sing in Scottish Gaelic. The music that I sing is deeply rooted, the music of the Highlands and Islands in particular.
I
É que eu não sei, eu sou viciado com o jogo de...
Myself and people in the music team of
ficar no espaço e
Ubisoft,
tal.
we had a lot of the same ideas and vision of what my part in it could be. When I decided I wanted to have Julie on board and she's accepted, I could already hear the music in a way. I've known Julie for a long time, been a fan, and yeah, always.
Vai pro Mario Kart, entendi.
At some point, come an opportunity to do something together. I do connect to her way of approaching the older
fazer os núcleos,
song traditions. It feels great to have her part of this.
It was certainly an amazing opportunity to work with Einar. I love his work, I love his music, and his approach.
Eu acho que essa parte bugou pra mim, porque diz pra eu abrir, segurar o Y pra abrir a Astropad e não abre, tá ligado? O jogo bugou aqui pra mim também.
Really enjoyable, actually.
Aí é foda.
I implemented instruments such as the lyre, which would be the most common string instrument at the time. I of course used
normalmente quando eu tô jogando em off, alguns jogos assim, comecei a jogar o
in Scandinavia and
esse outro jogo aqui que
was present in Ireland at this time and for a long period before this as well. One instrument that I introduced that I didn't use in the main game is the crwth. It's a form of lyre. Was present in both Ireland and Wales and Scotland.
Nossa, Nossa, eu passei o jogo, enfim.
So of the two songs that we worked on, one of them was an old Irish
Aqui, ó, Tales of...
Flan for Eden.
That is actually an excerpt of a poem dating from the early 800s. That was the intention of the song, creating a praise
Vou jogar
poem for
CK2,
Flan.
beleza, bravos? Daqui a 31 minutos começa o evento mesmo.
Strange myths about it. It is sort of the coronation stone that had a
Eu podia estar trazendo essa série pro canal? Podia, mas eu não tava muito afim de trazer, não.
Touch it, the ground would resound beneath it. It is sort of the heartstone of Ireland.
It was really great experience working on these songs. They were very, very different.
Desse jogo aqui, ó. Nunca fiz série do Tales of.
This is a language that we have everything rewritten, but we don't know how it's
Copyright, rapaz.
Cavalo.
Eu gosto que nem eu já falei algumas vezes, né? Eu acho interessante a saga Tales of, né? Mas nunca tive muito tempo pra jogar todos. Tô jogando uma coisa, mostrando coisas aleatórias aqui enquanto eu espero o evento continuar mesmo, né? Eu joguei umas 5 horas já do jogo também. Agora é carrinho, é no Watch Dogs. Cara, onde é que eu tô indo? Eu tô voltando. Eita, ele ficou bravo. Fazer em live esse jogo? Freak Taxi. Ah, então eu nem abro o chat da E3, porque, meu Deus. Pode aparecer coisas que não podem ser mostradas lá também, né? Então... É um pouco alto? Espera aí. Tem que sair do negócio, espera aí. É que não tem muito o que fazer pra... Aqui. Sai fora, bicho. きやがったな。
僕たちの余裕勝ちだい。
É uma terra.
力が湧いてきました。
Uma terra sem lei.
1986, Brittany, France. The Guillemot brothers catch a glimpse of the future and launch Ubisoft. No internet, no emails. Just a bunch of people and a passion for technology and games. Today, Ubisoft still has an eye on a future where 85% of the jobs that will exist in 2030 haven't even been invented yet. Since Ubisoft can't predict the future, we need people ready to forge it. Talented people who aren't afraid to create the unknown. And Amandine Lower is one of those people. This is Amandine. Coucou. She hates interviews.
Sorry about that.
But we'll find a way, because it's worth it. I could tell you she's a junior developer or graduate of a video game school, but I won't, because she's not. Instead, I'll tell you the story of an unexpected career path. Well, I'm the narrator, by the way.
Eu tô alternando os consoles aqui. Deixa eu alternar agora pro Nintendo.
Correct me if I get anything wrong.
I can do that.
Amandine loves arts and crafts. She draws illustrations and character art. She can crochet tiny cute animals. She studied languages at the University of Chambéry, France. She lived in New Mexico and Japan. In each new place, she started off from scratch, totally lost, barely understanding a word, and she loved it.
I can't say it was always easy, but I love developing new skills to get out of tricky situations.
This is Peo. He hates turning his camera on during calls.
But I'll make an exception for you.
But he'll make an
nem ideia do que eles estão falando, sinceramente.
Amandine's first real boss. He recruited her in 2016 for an
Vai Animal
internship in
Crossing. Nossa, faz tempo que eu não
even
lembro.
if she didn't have a degree in communications. She seemed daring and resourceful. He trusted her immediately.
Eu
And
queria que
yes,
parasse de
Amandine
travar
plays
a live,
video
né,
games,
Carnes?
but lots of people at Ubisoft play games. Many don't, and that's just how Ubisoft likes it. Amandine managed Ubisoft's internal weekly newsletter. She felt this job was a perfect match for her independent spirit and her taste for new challenges. But she'll never forget Peo saying, "Push the button, Amandine. It will only be sent to 11,000 people." It's 20,000 now. Props to Marine, she's now the one in charge of sending the email. Easy peasy.
Falta o Stadia, então.
This is Colleen. She's a content communications manager. She helped Amandine build on what she learned with Peo when she hired her next.
She wasn't afraid to break with convention, and I really encourage that.
Because it provides a new way of doing things. Amandine started organizing conferences and writing speeches for Ubisoft speakers. She was learning something new
Enquanto eu tô
again,
esperando a
and she
Ubi.
loved it.
I know it sounds weird, but
O que esperas da conferência da Ubi?
I love a good challenge.
But in Amandine's
Nada
head,
também.
a little seed had been planted. An idea was
Já
formed.
passou o DLC
She
de
was
For
so
Honor
close
antes
to
de
the
início
people
do...
making the game she loved. 2 years later, it became clear. She
Então,
wanted to
sim.
be a line designer. Amandine reached out to Elizabeth. She was leading teams of line designers at the time.
The way she talked about the game
Mas
she
esperar
liked
mesmo
was
alguma
so passionate
coisa?
and professional. She was even able to connect an IP to a player journey and talk about those tiny details that can
Isso, Mario Kart
sometimes make a
hoje.
huge difference on the quality of the game.
Amandine started helping production teams design the content of their games.
Eu tô
She's one of the
botando
bridges
coisa
between the top
aleatória aqui só
management
pra
at HQ and
não
the
ficar só o
production
cara
teams in
falando,
Ubisoft
né?
studios around the world. She is an interpreter, as she has always been.
Yes, being a line designer is all about communication.
You can always reinterpret your skills in a brand new way. Looking back, without Pio and Colleen, she would have missed a key
Opa, foi
step.
mal.
That's it. Thanks, Amandine, for your inspiring story.
Merci.
O Assassin's Creed de
Did
novo?
you like this story?
Não sei,
Head over
mas
to
nunca duvido.
Ubisoft.com to hear more just like this one and maybe even take your first step towards creating the unknown with Ubisoft.
And I really encourage that.
Beleza. Tamo rindo.
Easy peasy.
Que viagem é essa, véi?
O que tá acontecendo? Sei lá, mano. Enfim. Da Ubisoft eu não duvido nada, vai vir. Quando ver vai ser um novo Assassin's Creed. Ok. O que vai ser agora? Ah, dirigindo no The Crew com um Fusca, mano. Grande Fusca. É, o Fuscão preto ainda, tá ligado? Como é que fazer pra nadar pra baixo, cara? Ele tá mostrando os jogos aqui, enquanto não tem nada, ele também tá mostrando os jogos aqui. Né? Ah, é um fecho, né? Fase aquática, quem gosta? Quem gosta de fase aquática nos jogos aqui, ó? Não, não, não! Nossa, matei ainda. Fase de água é top, bicho. Eu virei um peixe. Agora que tu tem que girar o Joy-Con pra atacar. Olha só que bosta. É isso mesmo. Não reparem o movimento que eu fiz, inclusive, né? O que? Tartaruga Ninja? É verdade! Por que tá Tartaruga Ninja ali mesmo? É, só o tubarão. Tubarão não, peixão.
Que você tá fazendo a IDLS KK?
Por quê? Às vezes eu tô ficando sem ar. Não! Nossa senhora, quase morri. Agora dando de cavalo. Coitado do peixe, mano. Tirei ele da água, ele vai morrer, mano. Morreu o peixe, coitado.
Cavalo.
Tô gravando? É, eu tô gravando, mas pode mandar qualquer coisa mesmo. Isso aqui é pra botar no... Porque essa música do Mario com esse... ele andando de cavalo no coisa da E3 combinou, né? Ó. É... Enquanto isso eu tô jogando coisas aleatórias aqui pra... Enquanto não começa, falta 16 minutos ainda.
Boa tarde, Diogo. Como você está, Diogo?
Não é Diogo. tem um negócio ali, mano. Ok.
Hello everyone. As you may already know, Ubisoft has been supporting indie studios for many years now. Whether in some production, innovation, creative or even financial support, our teams have been supporting indie studios from all over the world. Today, we wanted to use Forward to highlight a selection of indie games we've had the pleasure of supporting recently. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Sandro, the co-founder of Tucana Interactive, a young independent game development studio based in Berlin, Germany, currently working on Dorfromantik. Dorfromantik is a relaxing strategy and puzzle game where you create an ever-growing landscape by placing tiles. You can immerse yourself in a beautiful, peaceful and quiet world if you need a break from everyday life. Dorfromantik also offers a challenge for those who are looking for because to beat the high score, you do not only need to plan ahead, but also place your tiles very strategically. We are the lucky winners for Ubisoft's Entrepreneurs Indie Camp in the German-speaking area, and we are excited for the upcoming acceleration program, where we participate in mentoring sessions and are able to receive marketing support, such as the Indie Game Arena booth at Gamescom. Dorfromantik is already available
Uma coisa interessante disso daqui
and will go into full release
tem todos esses negócios assim, né?
We also already have plans for mobile and the Nintendo Switch, so there's a lot still to be discovered.
Jojo, isso. Peraí, deixa eu só pegar
aqui. Thank you Ubisoft for this great opportunity.
Hey y'all, so
I'm
Taylor. I'm one of the
co-creators. A versão mídia física desse jogo, pelo menos do Mario Odyssey, né? Ele vem
a turn-based strategy game. You've got a team of 5 fighters.
Vem caderninho junto, né?
Team of 5 fighters, and they are,
é o
gay, but
Traveler's Guide.
That's okay too. I think that it's a really, really fun world, and I think that the competitive play of it is really solid. We've been working with Ubisoft for a little bit now. We actually are the winners of Ubisoft's 2019 Indie Series run by Ubisoft Toronto. They've helped us out so much over the years. They've given us press support when we launched into early access. They connected us with different folks.
Não tem em português, mas
folks outside their company. We have a pretty vibrant Discord community.
Então é difícil ver hoje em dia um negócio assim, né? Mas tem várias coisas só que falam do jogo e tal, né?
So feel free to pick it up,
também.
send it to some friends. I would really appreciate that, very personally. So thank you.
Chefe Outfit, fala várias coisas, tem interessantinho também.
Hello everyone, I'm David Principal.
Só que só tem francês, inglês e espanhol, não tem Isso aqui valeu a pena o valor que é pago nele, né? Essa porra. Aqui é onde é que fica o engraçado que é a caixinha do coisa do Switch é desse tamanho, né? Mas onde é que fica o chip do jogo é desse tamanho.
Yusuke Parking presents you with a ton of varied and surprising levels. The goal is to fill every parking spot before the timer runs out. And don't get too attached to your cars though, because you'll have to respawn a lot. For the competitive players out there, there's leaderboards in every level, so you can compete with your friends and the world for those top spots. And for everyone that's feeling creative, we've also included a level editor that's
Não entendo Nintendo, por quê? Por que Nintendo? Não entendo você.
You want to know how much you suck at parking?
Guia del Viajero. E é legalzinho até, né? Pelo menos aqui vale a pena pegar em mídia física também.
Happy parking.
O que vai ser agora? Vai ser andando de novo? Vixe, Maria. É, né, fantasma? Deve ser isso mesmo. Tem um caminho aqui, peraí, não tinha visto. acabando o ar, vai. Bordo nesse jogo ainda existe? Então, né? Uma pergunta.
Hi everyone, I'm Olivier Guédon, producer here at Ubisoft Ivory Tower. The Crew 2, launched in 2018, reaches its third anniversary. It's been a very intense year, with multiple content deployments. Every 4 months, a new season, and every 2 months, a new episode. We delivered all the content announced 1 year ago. And for this,
tem coisas
I would
ali,
like
mano.
to
Como é
warmly
que eu pego
thank
ali?
our teams here at the studio for their work and commitment despite the COVID-19 context.
Nossa, sério?
But it's also time to warmly thank you, our community. Since we are really proud to announce that we are now more than 30 million players who have joined the Crew franchise since 2014. And for those who have not joined in yet, what a better time to jump in the Crew 2. First, claim this amazing vehicle for only 1 crew credit in-game starting today. Also, next week, enjoy one event each major update we released so far in a special anniversary live summit. But it's far from being over, and I'm super happy to announce more season for our 4th year. This new content will of course be available through Motherflix, new season and episode. But enough talk, and enjoy a glimpse of your next Motherflix show. Thank you all.
Entendi a manha. Não. Isso, se agarra. Porra, era isso.
Welcome to special number 1 of the US Speed Tour East around New York City, the Big Apple.
Que isso, é um novo...
Here in Miami. Fans are gathering, drivers are ready. Hey, I think we're going to have a great race today.
Antes de eu expirar, então tá o delayzinho. Tá, eu consigo pegar. Completo. Um minuto. Bela uniforme do Mario aqui, ó. De... eu posso entrar aqui. Ah, eles roubaram o vestido aqui, triste. Vontade de jogar um jogo de corrida da hora. Ai, eu tomei porrada do peixe. Quem pôs essa pedra aqui? Não dá pra quebrar, não? Não quebra. Eita, cara. Que isso? Hã? Ué. Ué, o que deu aquele ali? Deixa eu já terminar aqui o bagulho. tem que girar o negócio pra dar o ataque, é muito estranho, mano. Bem porrada aí. Tá, beleza. Vamos... Já tá acabando o pré-evento. Vamos ajeitar aqui então agora certinho. Câmera. É evento o quê? É da E3. E3. Falta 5 minutos. Bom, eu vou no banheiro então antes de começar direito. Eita, nós! Ah, tá. Quantas DLCs anunciadas?
Hey everyone, I'm Latish Thalinadan, live producer
Vou no
on
banheiro já.
Watch Dogs Legion. Back in October 2020, you recruited a resistance, built DedSec, and saved our near-future London. Since then, you have jumped in online modes with friends, dared our tactical ops, and fought for London with Mina. Now, on behalf of the team, I'm proud to give you a taste of what's coming up in Watch Dogs Legion Bloodline.
Got a simple job for you, Aiden. Huge payday.
What's the catch?
It's in London. That's where your nephew Jackson lives, right?
I got
it. Anyway, the job's pretty straightforward. Break inside Broken Tech and steal a device giving control to an army of weaponized robots. That thing must not fall into the wrong hands.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Easy, easy. Hey, I know you.
Give me that.
This, no.
3.
I need it for a thing.
2.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Ah, é o cara do Watch Dogs 2, mano. Eu esqueci o nome já. Mas enfim.
All I need is that little device.
Ah, esse velho é o Adam do 1? Mas esse daí com essa máscara aí.
I just don't think I can trust you without some insurance.
Não, sim, o Aiden é do Watch Dogs 1, mas aquele da máscara lá com o X no olho lá é do 2. Isso que eu tô dizendo. Esse daí, ó. É o Ranch, isso. O Ranch é do 2.
I need you to pay attention.
Bloodline, expansão em julho de 2021. DLC. Será que vale a pena pegar essa DLC, mano? Eu gosto de Watch Dogs, mas esses últimos... Ai, sei lá, mano. Talvez eu traga. Eu não terminei nem o jogo normal, eu quero pensar em trazer a DLC, né? Só eu mesmo. Que isso? Tem um dinossauro caindo ali, mano. Tá bom, aqui.
How do I tame the deer? How do I tame the deer? Oh, not like that. My bad.
My bad. O cara matou. O cara matou o bicho, vidinho.
Cavalo.
Olha esses viciados, Leon. Esses aí são viciados, né, mano? Faz esse tipo de coisa, tá ligado? Um dia eu vou aparecer num desses, ó. Só que não, tá ligado? Que? Beleza, o cara tá... Beleza, né, mano? Vai brincar com bomba dentro do vaso, vai.
Bom dia.
E aí, Felipe, beleza? Esse é o The Crew. Esse aí é eu controlando o carro no... Não assim, né? Ah, eu posso mandar os clipes lá, se eu quiser? Aí, agora vai começar. Preparado, gente?
Se anunciarem o Mario Rabbids 2, alguém tem que me dar um sub.
Entendi, Felipe.
Hi everyone and welcome to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Neela.
And I'm Yusuf. We're so thrilled
E
to be
se
back
alguém
hosting
falar
Ubisoft
que já
Forward.
vazou o jogo, é
Over the next
intriga da
hour,
oposição.
We'll be your guide for all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from Ubisoft.
We've got so much in store for you today, including deeper looks at Far Cry 6, Riders Republic, and Rainbow Six, plus a few other surprises you'll find out about soon enough.
Neelam, I'm excited. We're filming this together. We got this gorgeous set. E3 is back. But I know why y'all are here. You want to see games, so let's get right into it.
The Rainbow Six operators are facing off against an evolving and deadly threat. You'll no doubt have noticed that the alien parasite has spread to new areas. It's time to suit up and step into the containment zone.
Here's a deeper look at Rainbow Six Extraction.
Na Ubisoft Brasil não tá em português? Talvez. Mas é que eu tô vendo direto da E3 mesmo, tá ligado?
I used to feel so much peace staring into the heavens until a piece of it fell.
Dá uma olhada aqui.
And the nightmare began.
Mas é o que? Na Twitch da Ubisoft Brasil?
We thought it could be contained. But it evolved.
Nem sei se tem a Ubisoft Brasil do Twitch.
One of our own is MIA. I need an extraction team, now.
If there's a way to stop them, you will find it. But I know you
Ubisoft
will
Brasil.
find me first. If there's a way to stop them,
É, tem aqui, peraí.
you will find it.
Vamos botar então aqui em PTBR aqui.
Okay, the plan. Nomad, secure our exit. I'll take out the nests.
And I'll find Ivana. I have your signal. Let's go.
Nomad? Eles vão botar o coisa do... Ou é outro...
Incoming! Clear the area!
É outro que tem o mesmo nome... Que isso, velho? Ah, tá, aqueles bichos lá, mano. Aquele modo que eles querem fazer lá do Quarantino lá.
Clear. Let's move out. Clock's ticking.
I found her. Ivana, hold on.
Ivana. Que isso? Virou Gears of War, mano.
I've got company.
Coming through.
Countermeasures.
Check. Make for the exit.
Tá bom.
And Apex. Get down.
Apex? Ué. Esse Apex tá diferente.
Ella, look out! I don't have the shot.
Not so fast.
Uau.
Target the breacher! Now's our chance!
Nomad, blow the door. Cover me.
Mas que Nomad normalmente é o nome do... O codinome, no caso, do principal do Ghost Recon, né? Tanto do Wireless quanto do Breakpoint. Por isso que eu achei, ué. Vamos botar o Nomad no Ghost Recon no negócio, tá ligado?
Too bad you missed all the fireworks.
Ou já tem um Nomad no Rainbow Six e eu não tô sabendo.
We're not done yet. VIP down.
Rainbow Six Extraction. 6 de setembro. Ah, não, achei que ele já era o Quarantine. Porra, velho. Fui enganado, tá ligado? Cadê o Quarantine que eles falaram que ia ser?
I know you must have a ton of questions after seeing that trailer, and we have answers as well as a full gameplay walkthrough coming up, so hang tight. My name is Richard. I'm a resident community developer coming to you from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six Extraction.
Eles mudaram. Tá, eu já vi.
In Montreal, I have Bruno Lalonde, our lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience.
1 a 3? Mano, por que eles estão diminuindo a quantidade de co-op, velho? Era sempre 4 antigamente, agora tá, todos os jogos tá co-op de 3 pessoas. Porra, velho. Por que não dá pra deixar de 4, velho?
Some of the operator's abilities, gadgets, and
Vocês já repararam isso, que ultimamente os jogos estão tudo diminuindo a quantidade de player co-op,
as you progress through the game, you'll unlock new ability upgrades and a whole new arsenal specifically designed to take on this new threat.
So the operators we just saw in that trailer are very familiar. But what happened to Hibana?
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the line. If you or a teammate falls during an incursion, you're gonna go missing in action. You can't play MIA operators until they're safely recovered. You and your squad are gonna have to come back together to get back in there and get them out. Every time you go in the containment zone, you risk losing all your progress and upgrades. So stay on your toes and weigh every move you make.
Balancing that risk and reward scenario is going to be tough. Bruno, can you tell us a little bit more about the alien threat? What is it? Who are they? And where do they come from?
What we know is the Archenes are an evolved form of the parasite that was first detected a few years ago during the outbreak event in New Mexico. But a lot have changed since. The parasite has spread to 3 new regions, emerging in several containment zones within New York, San Francisco,
Mas é que dentro do Apex, velho,
This
Apex
is what
Legends,
we know so far.
que começou
Within
com
the
3,
containment zones,
teve um outro
the
antes,
alien
se não me engano.
ecosystem is
Todos
in a
os jogos
continual
começaram a ter
evolution.
só 3
As
players.
incubation nests and
Gears
their crawling
5,
tissue spawn
teve
procedurally,
um outro lá que a gente jogou
taking
também, era
over
só
different
3, eu
areas of the
esqueci.
map and
Teve
reaction
vários jogos
to the player presence.
não deixam mais 4 players, só deixam 3, tá ligado?
Always evolving. But it didn't look too happy about the operators disturbing their new home. What are we facing off against?
Well, the black gulag sprawl is probably the first thing you will take on. It spreads to the map once your presence is detected, slowing progress and helping the Archenes. Some of the other threats you may have seen in the trailer are the long-range spiker, the explosive breacher, the shape-shifting tormentors, and the apex.
Okay.
There's a lot more species of Archenes and mutations that have been observed. More to come on that very soon.
Tá bom. Vamos ver,
Thank
então.
you both so much for joining me. I'm really excited to dig into more of the details. We still have crossplay to talk about.
Ooh.
Yes, that's right. Extraction will bring everyone together regardless of the platform. And for our Rainbow Six Siege community, we have exclusive unlocks for you in both games.
Aleluia!
Okay.
Crossplay! Finalmente, né, mano?
let's take an exclusive first look at some gameplay footage.
Eu vou poder pegar no PS5.
Here is Rainbow Six Extraction.
Mais jogos tem que fazer isso, velho. Vou poder jogar no PS5, o pessoal vai jogar no PC. Excelente, mano. Qual a dificuldade de fazer
Welcome
isso?
to Rainbow Six Extraction, the new tactical co-op shooter game where Rainbow Six operators are dropped into alien territory. In today's walkthrough, we're on a mission to investigate anomalies identified at the Orpheus Research Center in Alaska. HQ will provide additional instructions.
We need new data on the parasite's underground network. It keeps evolving, adapting. Plant auto trackers on dormant nests. Don't destroy them or we'll lose the trackers.
As a squad of 3, Ella, Alibi, and Sledge will use their operator abilities to complete objectives, assist each other, and obliterate Archeans in their way.
Drone spinning up.
Okay.
That's a grunt. Easy for a nest to incubate and bring to life, not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Converge on location. Nice and quiet.
The enemy reacts to intrusions in their ecosystem, including operators.
Eliminate my target.
So stealth tactics are the way to go.
Visual on nest. Place auto trackers for our react scientists.
Auto tracker activated.
Visual hostile.
Auto tracker activated.
R6 com Alien Isolation, isso. Só que tu pode matar o Alien, né?
A substance that connects the whole ecosystem. Alert an Archean, and a nearby nest wakes up too. Archeans move faster in Sprawl, but operators get slowed down.
Take my guy out.
The squad can use their React Light to see bioluminescent properties on Archeans and in the environment. The contrast helps to better identify targets.
Parece ser interessante, né? Mas 3 players. Vai ter que ser eu, o Sinks e o
Identifying
Vazar.
Archean variants helps the team determine the best approach to take them out. Spotted a rooter. It can immobilize anyone in front of it, so Sledge will swing around back.
Okay.
Get out of there before the swarm appears. Don't push your luck.
Parece aquele tipo de jogo que a gente vai jogar meia hora e já vai enjoar, né? Mas...
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply. Airlock doors will open onto the next subzone, which will be tougher than the first.
Não, Charles é mais da hora, pelo menos.
Samples from those RGs, and we need them gone. Use your react blade.
Doom 3.
It's right there. React blade, do your thing.
That target is finished.
One down. We're not done yet. That's your target. Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
We've located a spiker. It can fire armor-piercing projectiles. Alibi deploys a Prisma hologram.
Deploying the bait.
End of the line.
The squad can use React Tech to go further in incursions. The more intel they collect, the more tech they'll have at their disposal to fight off this threat. It's all about teamwork to outsmart the enemy.
Barricade that spot.
Reinforcing the wall.
Creating a choke point is a good idea to increase the arc mine's efficiency.
Eyes on hostile!
Não sei, né? Vamos ver.
That's the way. Keep hunting.
That's the React threat sensor. Smasher incoming.
Eita, nós. Pode ser interessante, talvez. Mas...
Wow, that did it. Take out the leader. No leader for the Archies to follow.
Another objective completed. The squad can either exfil at the extraction point to bring home the latest intel, or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging yet, a true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflexes.
Some Archeans are responding to an elite as if they're communicating. No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding.
Eita porra. Nossa, deixa invisível. É o Fábio, só que você enfrenta os demônios? É, então. Pode ser interessante com as skills do Rainbow Six, né? Seria tipo o modo zombies do COD isso daí, né? Aqui com aliens.
We have an operator in stasis.
An operator is now MIA.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
Yeah. Mas lembra muito.
A rescue mission is underway.
Lembra muito aquele modo Hive do Gear 5, velho. Não sei, né? Lembra um pouquinho, mano. Quem não tá ligado, eu, Sinks e o Zazar jogamos uma vez isso daí. Esse modo Hive, tá ligado? Isso daí do bicho capturar, a gente prender, é muito isso que tem no modo Gear 5, velho.
Well, that was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the first console game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Whether you're already an expert or just starting out, Rocksmith has an approach that's for everyone. A fun and interactive way to learn guitar, playing your favorite songs. And in the decade since its release, our community and its impact have only amplified.
This year, let's turn it up to 11 and see what's next for Rocksmith.
Pior que não ensina não, eu já vi falar que de gente que toca guitarra, que é mais difícil jogar os jogos de guitarra do que tocar guitarra em si, tá ligado? Então não ensina não. Eu acho que é o Rocksmith, não é o Guitar Hero. Ali ele já mentiu dizendo que que ensina, porque não ensina não. Aí sim, Diogo. Não sei nem tocar nem caixa de fósforo. Ó, como assim? Quem? Eita! Eles aumentaram o som, né?
O Rocksmith te ensina a tocar guitarra tanto quanto Mario Tênis te ensina a jogar tênis.
Do nada aumentou a música aqui sozinho, mano.
Seja boa. Amém.
Amém. Isso. Valeu, Heitor, pelo sub. Caralho, ó, o Heitor aqui. Tá
Eu joguei Sonic e agora sei correr na velocidade do som.
Rocksmith. Ah, tem closed beta do Rocksmith, mas eu não vou jogar isso aí porque não tenho nem...
I'm Arthur Von Nagel, producer at Ubisoft San Francisco, and Rocksmith has truly been a dream project for me. As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish I had when I started learning music. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music learning, Rocksmith Plus, a new interactive music learning subscription service available this year. Learn how to play guitar and bass by playing along to master recordings of your favorite songs. Connect your instrument to your PC, console, or mobile device and get real-time feedback as you play. Connecting with Rocksmith Plus will be easier than ever now that you can use your phone as a microphone. Download the app, log in, sync to Rocksmith Plus, set it down, and play along. Now, acoustic players and electric players with amps can use Rocksmith Plus with no extra gear needed. It's a game changer. And we're excited to reveal Rocksmith Plus will have a huge amount of songs at launch. All songs in the library will have chord charts. They'll be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song to hum and strum along to. We'll still have the note-for-note, authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artists originally played them. And each week, we'll release a steady stream of new authentic arrangements to keep growing that portion of the library. We're also introducing the Rocksmith Workshop, a new tool that lets users create and add their own arrangements for songs we've licensed. Your subscription will give you access to all those songs. More content than ever before, including genres beyond rock. We'll have pop, hip-hop, country, Latin, R&B, all sorts of metal subgenres. We'll have music from all over the world, from big stars to indie darlings. It's the most diverse song library ever seen in music learning software. Rocksmith Plus will still have our proven practice features like adaptive difficulty and riff repeater, which let you practice and learn at your own pace, or slow down and repeat tricky parts until you master them. We've improved those features in Rocksmith Plus and are introducing new ones. Beginner and intermediate players will benefit from more personalized learning, thanks to an enhanced recommendation system and more robust progress tracking. Players won't just see their growth on a single song. They can now monitor their progress technique by technique across the board, and overall offer a better sense of how you're improving over time. Advanced players will be happy to know we're introducing a new Rocksmith tablet review. That way you could take advantage of Rocksmith Plus's song library and practice tools in a format that's familiar and one that will hone your tab reading skills. We're excited to announce that you can register for a chance to participate in our closed beta right after the show. Visit our website at rocksmith.com to get an early look at Rocksmith Plus and help us test and create the future of music learning. Thank you so much to the amazing fans who have enjoyed and supported Rocksmith over the past 10 years. Let's jam together with Rocksmith Plus for another 10.
Você não poderia só entrar numa aula de guitarra ou ver no YouTube.
Register now for a chance to play the Rocksmith Plus beta. Summer's coming, and nothing gets thrill seekers' blood flowing like bright sun and fresh trails. And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
Diminui esse volume que tá muito alto. Tudo surdo já. Que isso agora?
Greetings, thrill seekers. This is the Riders Ridge, the Republic's stomping ground.
Ah, é aquele jogo lá? A gente viu?
From here, you can meet like-minded riders.
Nossa senhora.
Manage your career.
Sei que é o GTA Online sem armas, isso. Eu esqueci o nome desse jogo, né? Mas é que dá pra fazer um monte de loucura pra isso.
Stay on top of the latest
o The Crew de Bike e Skate, isso.
and take up some ferocious multiplayer
Esse jogo parece
like
que vai ser interessante pela zoeira, né?
6 team competition.
6 versus 6, olha só.
So, here's how it works. Performing big tricks on the modules will turn them from red to blue, and every trick that you stomp will contribute to your team's overall score. Still with me? Okay. When your team has turned all the modules blue, you capture that district, which will help multiply your score into the big time. Progress, progress, progress. To unlock more content, you gotta earn those stars.
Eles misturaram vários jogos da Ubi, né, com de bicicleta, de... Isso aqui deve ser bem louco fazer, ó. Num VR, já pensou andar isso aí num VR? A qualidade tá meio baixa. Pelo menos 120p aqui.
Now, some might say the best parts of the Republic can be found in the city playground. We've got modules that you can slay for games. Maybe you're all about living on the edge. Either way, to progress, you gotta earn those
provavelmente servidor vai ser que nem do For Honor.
We've all got our preferences.
Que isso? Beleza. Tem jetpack, tá ligado? Tá, eu sei que isso aí é um planador, mas enfim.
Alright, I get it. Sometimes you just want to explore and bathe in nature.
Cara, olha isso, velho. Se for assim, é interessante, velho. Dá pra dar uma brincada, né? Um jogo...
That's right. Everything you do counts. Getting those stars means more rad to be had. And the Republic will abide. There's always something awesome to do as you reach new milestones and unlock more challenges. It's the Red Bull Joyride, people. It's infamous. It's spectacular.
Caraca.
It's the biggest stage in slopestyle mountain biking. And guess what? You can play it versus your friends.
É contra os amigos, olha só.
There is so much more. More stunts. More sports. More events.
Porque sempre foi ruim fazer ponto nesse tipo de jogo.
Playground for you and your friends to enjoy any way that you want.
Tem vários modos de esportes.
When we say fun with everyone, we mean it. Look at all these riders.
E vai ter skinzinhas, obviamente, tudo pago com dinheiro, né? Então, Matheus, isso que eu ia falar agora, né? Vai ter tudo roupinha pra vender, todas as roupinhas legais aí, esquece, não vai ter no jogo, tu vai ter que comprar elas. Vai ter lá uma roupinha padrão bem bosta, que é grátis, e o resto das roupinhas legais, compre. Vai ser bem isso, meu. Que isso, velho? É uma bicicleta com turbina, mano. É, né? Não só de roupa, né? Vai ser de tudo, né?
Don't keep the mountains waiting. Riders Republic is coming September 2nd.
2 de
and you can
setembro.
pre-order now and claim your right to rip.
Okay, so we've seen some of our favorite Rainbow Six operators battling alien parasites. But how's their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
Basicamente os dois já são praticamente o mesmo agora hoje em dia. Teve alguma novidade interessante? Então, a única coisa mais interessante que teve foi
6 years into our journey with Siege, we are humble and grateful for the enthusiastic community that has supported this work. So today is all about sharing quality of life developments that will dramatically improve player experience.
With the community growing every day, we've been hard at work finding ways to improve your ability to play with your friends and meet new players. On June 30th, we are unifying our PC and cloud-based platforms with crossplay and cross-progression. That means that any player on Amazon Luna, Stadia, or PC will be able to queue into games together
mas só no PC?
while having a unified account progression.
And for console players, in early 2022, crossplay will be available between PlayStation and Xbox platform, and the cross-progression will be available between all platforms. For these updates, we needed a bit more time in order to prepare and make sure they have a smooth launch.
Bringing these player bases together.
Ganhei um drop vendo minha própria live. Valeu.
It will finally allow you to play with your friends across different platforms.
Okay.
It also means that your progression will now follow you anytime and anywhere you play.
We know crossplay is a feature a lot of you have been
anticipating,
and we are thrilled to see the enthusiasm its announcement has inspired. From your amazing fan art to the awesome cosplays, the Rainbow Six community is the lifeblood that keeps this game moving forward.
We cannot thank you enough for your support. It is because of you that Siege keeps evolving and growing.
To wrap up, here's a brand new animated trailer starring Thunderbird, the new Defender joining Team Rainbow.
Eu sei lá o que eu ganhei ali, mano. Eu sei que eu ganhei alguma coisa, eu nem vi direito. O que era?
6 years ago I met a pilot. She saved my life.
Eu ganhei uma VIP Key Card, não sei o que é isso, enfim. Que é um drop? É coisa que tu pode ganhar vendo a live. Que pode ser um presente para um jogo.
What does it mean?
This jacket was my father's. Dagu Wakan, Wichachpi. The creator's star has many meanings. Love, wisdom, bravery.
Mas o estranho é que eu ganhei vendo minha própria live, mano. Como é que funciona isso? Acho que é porque eu tô vendo a live da Ubisoft Brasil, por isso aqui. Mas é que é estranho que o drop apareceu pra mim, né? Na minha live, isso que é estranho. Deveria aparecer na live da Ubisoft, não na minha, mas enfim.
What's happening?
Não critico. Que isso?
Cavalo.
What happened next?
Entendi.
Why don't you ask her yourself?
É, o cavalo. Não, mas o drop é aqui na Twitch mesmo.
New projects aren't the only things to be excited about this year. Take a look at the incredible updates coming to our live games in 2021.
Ai, que... Ué, já? Não é possível. É, tem o Mirage do For Honor, né, que saiu, né? Atualização, né? Alguma coisa do Trackmania, que sei lá, né? Enfim. Whatever também. Não joguei o For Honor. É verdade. E aí veio essa coisa das tartarugas ninjas também, né?
Uma dádiva dos ninjas.
Parece o estilo do Brawlhalla. Acho que é do Brawlhalla isso daí, sei lá. Não sei, disseram que o jogo não é muito bom, não. Do Trackmania. Ah, é a DLC do Bloodline pro Watch Dogs Legion. Vai ter o Iron Pierce e o Wrench. E é isso. Bela conferência.
From the release of the Ghost experience to the latest teammate update, Ghost Recon Breakpoint keeps evolving thanks to your feedback.
Bota então o...
But that's not all.
Bota pra poder guardar a arma no coldre e não tirar os itens da cara na cutscene. Aí ficaria show esse jogo, tá ligado?
Stay tuned, Ghosts.
Vai ter coisa pro Breakpoint. Grande merda.
Just Dance has always been about connecting with friends and family.
Não acabou ainda.
When you're in good company, there are no bad dancers. So move the coffee table, alert the local homeowners association, and let's get loud.
Eu acho. Esse dance, galera. E daí alguém dá follow, parece um bicho dançando lá.
Hello, my name is Todd Recall, and I'm a singer, dancer, actor, director, and choreographer. I am super excited to announce that my song, Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, is going to be a part of Just Dance 2022.
Muta aí, ué.
Eyes, thin, waist, thick, thighs, you, me, you, wish, new phone, who, this. But that's not all. Oh no, for the first time ever, the Just Dance team and I are collaborating to give you an exclusive version of my song for Just Dance 2022.
DMCA.
I don't dance, I work. I don't
DMCA?
I don't walk, I strut, and then sashay. To me, Just Dance allows people to express themselves through dance and to celebrate who they are and their individuality in such a fun way. Just Dance has transformed millions of lives, and I hope that this song brings you all so much joy, whether you're dancing alone or with a group, to work out, or just to have fun. It's going to be a great time, and I can assure you, you will not just play, you will absolutely slay. The new lyrics were handcrafted specifically for Just Dance, and let me tell you something, they're full of sass because, you know, they were written by yours truly, but I guarantee they are going to give people so much confidence. That's the reason why I wrote Nails, Hair, Hips, Heels, and now it's been Just Danceified. I don't think they're ready for this jelly. I hope you all have just as much fun dancing to this track as I had making it. Oh, and one last thing. You will have the opportunity to be a part of the making of my new video, which will be released alongside the new Just Dance track. For more information on how to participate, darling, just check the link below. We got you. I cannot wait to see you all living your best life and being the most fabulous you have ever been. I will see you all in Just Dance 2022. Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play, I slay. I don't walk, I strut, strut, and then sashay. But I don't work for free. That's not the tea, hunty. So make it rain on me. And I might
Imagine Dragons,
y'all know what time it is. Come on, everybody on the floor. I want to see you work. Come on, nails, hair, that's all.
It's time to get our Viking on. It was a big year for the new chief of the Raven Clan, but your journey with Eivor is far from over.
Ah, DLC do Valhalla? Mano, eles só tão anunciando o que? DLC, tá ligado? Cadê jogo novo, mano? O que teve de jogo novo até agora? Só o... Não é bem novo porque pega as coisas do Rainbow Six Siege, mas... Sei lá, mano.
In November 2020, we released
só dos esportes, né, do...
To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date.
Mas esse daí também já não é tecnicamente novo, porque a gente já sabia que ia ter, né?
A Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you.
Esse dos esportes já foi anunciado faz tempo, inclusive.
England with Eivor and stumbling across unique world events that left me with memorable side stories.
Thank you, Eivor.
We're amazed to see how you dedicated yourselves to the Viking lifestyle. You've led more than 300 million raids in total, and built more than 100 million buildings in your settlements. Congrats. Eivor still has a long journey ahead, and we've been continuing to offer free updates for all players to enjoy post-launch. These updates include time-limited festivals, new quests, and even whole new game modes, such as the River Raids update and the Mastery Challenge.
Nice.
We add in community-requested tweaks and features too. For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming weeks. The team is also working hard at tackling issues and improving the game experience for everyone.
Resolver os problemas. Ele reconhece, tem problema, né?
And also shared our complex bug-fixing process in a recent dev blog.
Pelo menos ele reconhece que tem bugs, né?
Seeing your continual feedback, and we thank you for your patience and support for the game.
Caralho, ele já sabe que bugs é normal, tá ligado?
We're also building on Eivor's story and the world of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through game expansions. Wrath of the Druids released a few weeks ago, allowing players to explore Ireland and battle a mysterious cult, the Children of Danu. In our second upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris. This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place in war-torn Francia. You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets and form strategic alliances in order to safeguard your clan's future. Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltration missions are returning. This means you're given a goal for a mission, but how you'll achieve it is up to you. Expect new abilities, weapons, gear, and of course, new enemies. Watch out for the Siege of Paris coming this summer. Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall. It will be free to all who own Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Explore the world and take a deeper dive into the history of the Viking Age. The team has crafted a new experience.
Perdi muita coisa, deu 2 horas já de... Mas basicamente da Ubisoft mesmo só teve 1 hora.
In their endeavors, big and small, while collecting exclusive rewards. Whether you're an Assassin's Creed fan with a heart for history or a student looking to supplement your knowledge, the Discovery Tour Viking Age will have you covered. Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't stop here. For the first time on an Assassin's Creed title, we'll be supporting the game well into its 2nd year. While this year will be a very active year for the game, we're already working on more expansions for next year. Something tells me that Eivor is not done with Odin yet.
Ah, vai ter coisas com Odin agora. Isso, é a porta pro Helheim? Yeah, okay.
So you've seen some great games from us, but we also have news about the movies and TV series we've been working on.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development studio that's streaming on Apple TV+. If you haven't watched the 2nd season yet, here's a look at what you've been missing.
Deu ruim, gente. Deu ruim, gente.
Reaction to being inspired. I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference?
Bugou até a conferência! Meu Deus, Ubisoft!
Make it about me and not the world.
Vocês conseguiram bugar! Meu Deus, os caras... Os caras bugam a própria conferência! Minha nossa!
Up next is an exclusive look at a new trailer for our feature-length movie, Werewolves Within. It's a whodunit with teeth that'll be coming to theaters June 25th and on demand July 2nd.
Hello, everyone. I am Josh Rubin, the director of Werewolves Within.
And I'm Sam Richardson, the star of
Essa foi boa, tá ligado?
Werewolves Within was based off a Ubisoft game, and we're so excited to bring you an exclusive look just for you.
Check it out. Dr. Ellis?
I told you, she's probably tanked.
Ah, isso daí é... Tava passando antes também.
Dr. Ellis? Hey, knock the damn off, please. We need answers.
Eu não sei o que é isso. Isso aqui tava passando antes da iniciar a contagem da Ubisoft também, tava.
What?
It's not Emerson Flint.
Tava no Ubisoft Forward. Eu não sei o que é isso daí, Triano.
Oh. Okay, well, look, we don't understand. Could you just please come out?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
Oh, o que? Recebi outro drop, mano.
One of what?
Tá bom. Entendi. Beleza.
A what?
A werewolf.
The roads are effed. Something's wrong with the generator. Also, there's a dead body under your porch.
Baseado no videogame popular que você nunca ouviu falar.
Out of curiosity, who is packing? We having a good old-fashioned sleepover.
With guns, though.
With guns, yes.
Everybody's going, how the heck?
Not littering, I'm just excited.
Not judging, just watching it.
É alguma série de alguma coisa.
Follow Mythic Quest on Apple TV Plus. And be sure to catch Werewolves Within this summer. In theaters or on your on-demand platforms.
Beleza que é evento de jogo, eles botaram filme.
After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
When it comes to memorable villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
Ah, vai ter mais coisa de Far Cry? Vamos ver.
Please, we have to get on that boat.
Legal que isso daí apareceu antes do... Mano, eu não entendo. Tanto esse do Far Cry quanto esse negócio do filme já passou antes da conferência. Tava passando no canal da Ubisoft. Tá postando de novo, então?
Alejo is an orphan.
Sei lá, mano.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Eu lembro que antes de eu iniciar a live eu já tava vendo na Ubisoft Forward e ele tava passando isso. Enfim. É o choro distante. San Judas. Parece eu enjoado.
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Tem que mandar pra um mod, se tiver algum mod aí. Porque eu tirei os links de...
Alejo gave you a fucking
ou posta lá no
gift,
Discord lá.
We survive. Same as the orphanage, same as the academy. What's that?
Please, no, this is a fishing boat. No, no.
Mudou os links? Não, é que eu tiro pra pessoas que não é mod não aparecer os links, só isso. Pra não mandarem propaganda de canal aí aleatório aí, tá ligado? É lá, viu? O Gilson não consegue mandar o link.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this. And we would catch the fish and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go.
Si, Tirano! You have poison, Yara! You have poisoned your sword!
I have caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego?
Ixi.
Diego!
Eu? Que foi?
No way.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go. They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
Eu não sei, né, mano?
You've just seen another disturbing lesson from Anton Castillo, passed down to his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara. The most important part of crafting a Far Cry villain isn't the fact that they're evil or shocking. It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table and charm you into thinking that everything they believe, no matter how twisted or horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power, and we couldn't be prouder to have him join the Far Cry family. Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains. Which makes today a very special day for Far Cry fans. Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans. Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villain's tradition and introduce a brand new experience. It is time to see the other side.
Que nem eu tava mostrando o Far Cry 3 ontem, né? E falando. O início do Far Cry 3 já é melhor do que o 4 e o 5 junto, mano. Só o início, velho. O início do Far Cry 3 é muito o início de filme, tá ligado?
Who's watching?
My, what a happy fella. RJ, tell your mother and sister to...
Porra é essa, mano?
You are alive. That is all that matters. What the fuck? Peekaboo, motherfucker.
Você é Vaz.
Where the fuck am I?
Isso, uma DLC do Vaz agora? Você é pagando.
A king who isn't afraid to slaughter to get what he wants.
O que eles vão fazer, mano?
Is this a test? A dream? An opportunity? Then I will not waste it. You are beyond salvation.
Tô tentando entender ainda.
The definition of insanity.
Ah, na Season Pass do Far Cry 6 vai vir um modo que tu vai controlar os vilões? Que isso, é o Blood Dragon 2? Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon. Nossa, meu Deus do céu.
We're so excited for you all to check out this next game.
Oof, Neelam, I can't wait to get my hands on this one.
Então, por que não fizeram um spin-off separado? Por que botar no Season Pass do 6? Pra quê? Pra vender! Que isso? Ih, olha lá, Felipe. Chegou o que tu queria. Mario Rabbids. É, ninguém tava esperando, tá ligado? Ó. Como já não tivesse sido vazado, né? O bagulho. Que eles não conseguem se segurar. Não, eu já tinha sido vazado essa porra.
Vast energy anomaly detected.
Não tinha, não. Confia. Aham. Ok, o Mario tem armas, ó. Beleza, esse é eu acordando de manhã, ok? Rabbit Rosalina, então. Beleza. Porque eu não joguei nem o primeiro Mario Rabbids. Sparks of Hope, ok. É, tá bom.
The whole team is super proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you to experience it.
It's fair to say that we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
Hi everyone, Mario and the Rabbids are back. And I'm so excited to be back as well today to unveil our new project, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We are diving back into this unique crossover with even bigger ambition, expanding our universe on a major scale. This time it's not just the Mushroom Kingdom, there is an entire galaxy to save. To do so, you will lead a brave yet reckless team of unique heroes, including some fresh faces like Rabbids Rosalina and other surprises. On their quest to repel evil across the galaxy, their spaceship will bring them from planet to planet. They will be facing a powerful villain, Cursor, an enemy unlike anything our heroes encountered before. But they won't be alone. By their side, they will have their new allies, the Sparks.
Spark?
These surprising creatures, born from the merge of Rabbids and Lumas, will lend their wild powers to our heroes. Their natures and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
After the tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world. We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up. We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players, yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge. And you will be able to experience this cosmic adventure exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
There's an entire galaxy to see, and we cannot wait for you to experience it.
Uma novidade mesmo. Não vi nada, basicamente. Só que... Pera aí. Tô vendo aqui no próprio da Ubisoft Brasil mesmo. Pera aí. Eita, por que eu abri aqui, moço? Que bonitinho. Isso.
É para o dia do Switch, é?
Eu acho que é. Eu não lembro, eu acho que o primeiro era só no Switch mesmo. Mario Rabbids. Agora vai pro Mario dos Rabbids em vez do cogumelos? Na verdade ele falou que vai pra toda a galáxia, né? Então...
Já passou o Far Cry?
Já passou. Passou só outro teaser do Far Cry 6. E uma... Vai ter o Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. E vai ter uma coisa da Season Pass do Far Cry que vai controlar os 3 vilões, o Pagaminho, Paz e aquele outro lá do 5 que eu esqueci o nome lá.
So we're not done yet.
Eu não entendi direito.
Our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
É meio estranho.
Hi everyone. As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of games coming soon. And this is just the beginning. Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft for what they achieved, and for always striving to deliver the best possible game experiences. I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration. Especially during what has been a challenging.
Meu nome é Diogo, ué.
I'm also proud of our industry's
Será que acabou agora?
to bring together millions of players from around the world to share memorable experiences and moments of
Vou abrir
joy.
aqui a
This is
coisa da
one
E3,
of the
ver se...
real powers of video games. And it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft.
Tem algum jogo da Ubi
to
que ensina a
do our
dirigir? Olha, acho que não.
Finally, my sincere thanks to you, the players.
The players.
We appreciate the trust you place in us.
É, então, pior que a maioria das coisas da E3 foi DLC, mano. Beleza.
We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds. And your contributions...
Teve nenhum jogo novo, velho. Só anunciou DLC, mano.
We also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams
a única
to
coisa nova
develop
deles foi vazada,
within
né?
their universes. For example, you just saw Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, developed in collaboration with Nintendo, where everyone's favorite Mario and Rabbids characters return for an all-new adventure.
Ai, ai.
And speaking of great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we would like to show you today.
Mais uma? Vamos ver.
It is a glimpse of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most beautiful but dangerous places of all. Brought to life by the latest version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm excited to share this first look with you now.
É o jogo do Avatar.
Enjoy.
Microphone activated.
Ué, como assim? Já tá adiantado, mais adiantado que eu.
É, porque deu uma travadinha. Eu tava adiantado, pastor. Pausa e dá play de novo, pastor.
Ok,
Caralho.
isso sim é uma novidade. Porque
É a novidade. Caralho.
Jogo do Avatar.
Vai ser legal, interessante.
É, acho que é a do filme, sim. É a do filme, ó. Monster Hunter da Ubisoft, ó.
Meu Deus.
Pode ser interessante.
Não, queria ver como é o gameplay, né? Agora só.
É, vai ser só ceninhas. E não vai ser nem assim no jogo final, provavelmente.
Possivelmente. Eu adoraria ver gameplay agora.
Então. Só porque tem tentáculos? Ó.
Caralho.
Battle Royale de Avatar, meu Deus, aí é triste.
Ah, cara, sério. Sacanagem, velho. Só outra forma nova, cara.
Frontiers of Pandora. 2022, óbvio que não vai ser esse ano.
Aí, cara, Play 5 e Series X está... Ah, sacanagem, velho.
É, agora vai dar... Ih, acabou? Esse é o final, então mesmo.
You understand now.
É. Peguei bem no caminho.
And I gonna tear shit up! Begin the replay!
That is crazy.
Like I said, man! Too much fun!
Acabou-se, aparentemente. Sobre Mauro e Coelhos. Mauro e Coelhos. É.
Thanks to Eve and all the devs that joined us to share what's new with Ubisoft.
Today, we battled some Archeans in Rainbow Six Extraction. Learned some new songs in Rocksmith. Got an
Ah, teve o
adrenaline rush in
Rocksmith
Riders
também de
Republic.
novidade.
Lit
Bela.
up the dance floor in Just Dance 2022.
E Just Dance de
Visited new
2022.
shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
As únicas novidades.
Witnessed the chilling confrontation in
O
Far Cry
resto...
6. And teamed up with our favorite man
É, o Mario
Outlaws
Rabbids que já
in
tinha
Mario
vazado,
plus
então...
Rabbids.
Don't go anywhere. There's still
But,
more to come in the post-show.
Bye, y'all.
Será agora mais tarde, assistir os trailers tudo de novo. Depois.
É, então...
Ah, cara, acordei tarde, eu queria fazer transmissão pra ver como que ia rolar.
É... Vídeo Premiere. É, rapaz.
Eu acho que é importante ter a primeira parte de um personagem um personagem indígena, uma mulher indígena especialmente, porque nós somos pouco representadas da mídia principal. E é isso que a gente espera que mude com esse personagem.
Deixa eu ver lá o coisa da E3.
A criação da Thunderbird tem um potencial imenso de...
Vamos ver o que ele tá falando na E3 aqui. E agora vai ser outras coisas.
Of Downhill Domination, which was a game that I absolutely loved back in the day. It was like a mountain biking. It was like one of those games that it came out around the time when all the other extreme sports games were coming out, and you know everyone was snagging up properties, and someone said,
então, essa fala em português era no...
You know, and from there,
era coisa da Ubisoft.
I was addicted. I love that game so much, and that is what Riders Republic felt like to me. I'm genuinely excited for it.
So I've always loved sports games like this because I'm 6'2" and incredibly uncoordinated. I cannot snowboard.
Live até a noite? Né? Não, pior que não. Eu posso voltar mais tarde depois, né? Lá pelas 7.
You went crazy for the ice cream truck. You were like,
no,
is that an ice cream truck?
It was the ice cream bicycle.
Oh, it was an ice cream bicycle,
The little dolly. It was so good. I loved it. But by the way, guys, we had a poll go
Cadê
out
Príncipe da Pérsia?
É o Príncipe da Pérsia. Cara, não mostraram nada, não mostraram Skull and Bones, não mostraram... Mostraram porra nenhuma, isso é que é verdade.
It was everyone's favorite that was announced. 41% resounding score there.
Essa que é real, não mostraram
nada. Ô, Bostante, eu vi você falar, mas não tem que ir, velho.
Achei que podia estar em live, alguma coisa.
Não, tô em live não, cara. Acabei de acordar.
Ah, tá. Entendi.
Because that game has been going on for such a long time now. But I was explaining it before, and you know, me and Avali, we were like chatting about it, and it's like, you know, it's one of those things that it's not just a game, it's an experience.
Boa pergunta. Cara, sei lá, velho. O evento de DLC, basicamente.
You can gamify it, or you can just learn all together. It's a really cool idea, and I'm glad that Ubisoft continues to support it.
Yeah, I think for me, I would not be able to invest time into playing the guitar, but I thought that it was really interesting that it was in this video game format, you know? So I was just like, like maybe this is something that I could mess with, you know?
Yeah, and then obviously Rainbow Six Extraction.
We gotta talk about Rainbow Six Extraction. Oh my god.
Looks so good. We're going to have the panel talking about it as well, I'm sure.
Yes.
As Rainbow Six fans, both you and I have worked Rainbow Six esports in the past. This is an awesome thing to see a co-op Rainbow Six game for all of us.
Yeah, I think that you know, there's so many zombie games out there, right? So you pick the one that fits you. And obviously we love Siege. So what's so great about this is that we get to play the operators that we love, use the gadgets on zombies. Like I'm 100% here for this.
Chat of them. You know, more like monsters,
okay, we're called the Archaeans, right? And it's an alien
Me inscrevi lá e só segui hoje a paradinha de poder fazer transmissão.
I do, but
eu tô transmitindo sem ter isso daí mesmo, dando
and Pulse and Nomad, like we saw Ella as well. Like it was just so awesome to see our operators in action, and then against Archaean.
Mas ele passou a vida louca, né, velho?
Eu não consigo aquela porcaria de site dar erro toda hora, velho.
It was a great show.
Site da qual? E3?
Sim. Toda hora eu tentava fazer esse negócio aí, dava erro. Então, vai a merda.
What I think, Golden Boy, is that it is ridiculous.
Fizeram esse negócio aí, não deixaram nem o site funcionando direito.
To the entire franchise that you didn't bring up Far Cry 6.
I saved it for you.
You didn't save me nothing. Cut his mic. Why is he talking right now? Damon, it's happened, right? Voss popped up, Pagan popped up.
Será que você estava entrando no site certo, pastor?
What is going on?
Pera, não é o site da E3?
I don't have the answers, Greg.
Aqui, ó, esse aqui, ó.
Find out. It's part of the season pass for Far Cry 6. Some mode that's gonna
Então, é isso daí mesmo. Mas toda vez que eu tentava salvar qualquer coisa lá, dava erro.
I hope there's more to it than just here's a gun, your boss just.
Ó, inclusive eu acertei o link ali, page not found. Beleza.
Não, esse aqui eu mandei duas vezes sem querer.
Michael Mando and Giancarlo Esposito are both
eu mandei de baixo.
and Far Cry 6. That's pretty cool.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, if
É, esse site mesmo, mas eu tentava fazer login, tentava criar os negócios, nunca dava.
Olha o que eu do de criador aqui que eu fiz e me aceitaram. Foi isso aqui, ó.
Eu
não.
Tá lá. Ou pra mim tá
entrando toda hora, eu nunca consegui, então.
Pra mim, tentou abrir de bom.
Yeah, this is the most I've been hyped for Far Cry since Far Cry 2.
I gotta shout out Far Cry 2.
This hipster.
Best in the series.
Yeah, okay, we get it. You're cool.
I know, right? Oh, you played them all before.
What about one, though?
One's fine, but like the thing about Far Cry 6 is that yes, they've come out and said like, yeah, we're trying to go all in on the story. It's supposed to be this political drama, and I want to see how Far Cry is able to handle that when they go all in on it, because like they've kind of tiptoed around it with previous games, but the primary objective of those games is to blow things up, and that's pretty much still the case with Far Cry 6. But how do you balance that? How do you balance like all the fun stuff you want to do and all this violent stuff happening in a story? But how do you make that? How do you humanize a game where all you do is shoot stuff?
You get an incredible actor like Giancarlo Esposito.
Hey, and I want to be a
load-bearing pillar.
But is it going to be that I watch that cutscene and I'm super into
it? Jogo novo foi só o Avatar?
O Avatar, Mario Rabbids já tinha vazado. E um tal Rainbow Six Extraction lá, que era o Quarantine, que eles mudaram de nome, mas depois...
Exactly. Did this work for you? Did this demo, this trailer we see here work?
So I have to be honest with you and be like, I heard scary things about Far Cry before, so I'm more of the Mario and Rabbids type of person. But this sold me. I'm like, okay, cool. This is where I'm going to jump into the series.
Yeah.
And then to see that battle pass where we're seeing like, you know, the past villains and stuff, I'm like, oh, cool. So I just get everything all in one. I'm excited for this. All the story.
Yeah, there's something that works really well about whenever
a
bad guy shows up and talks about his daddy.
Porcaria de site. Serviço no... Ah, vai tomar no cu.
This ain't gonna be good. I don't like that.
Tenta salvar qualquer coisa nesse site da E3, dá serviço não disponível 503. Ah, toma no cu.
Caralho.
Por isso que eu desisti. A merda de site não funciona.
Então, os caras não vão ficar tempo milhões e milhões de dispositivos, não.
Oh, no.
E também nem pode deixar fizeram essa porcaria com o site merda do jeito que tá, então não adianta.
I think it was an understated reaction.
Can we see this clip? Do we have this clip ready? Look at there, look at this, Now, we can't play it because there are so many curse words. Meanwhile, I'll be stunned.
Look, sometimes you have to speak your truth. You have to let your heart sing. Open yourself to the world. And I am fully open to another wild adventure in Pandora because the movie came out in 2009. They've been promising movie after movie for God knows how long. They're making 4 sequels. So, I don't know, James Cameron believes in this so wholeheartedly. He's been like, hey, I've been at the bottom of the literal ocean. All I care about is Avatar, and all you should care about is Avatar. So I'm going to place my trust in James Cameron and the fine folks at Ubisoft to deliver an adventure worthy of that level of spectacle.
Sure.
I'm just shocked that it's actually a thing because it feels like an old wives' tale anytime you hear a mention of an Avatar sequel.
Vou ver aqui o que tá no...
Sim, cara, na parte de trás da sua jaqueta, a estrela de 6 pontas é um símbolo muito grande para a nação Nakoda. Ele representa muitas coisas, principalmente o equilíbrio entre a vida e a morte, entre masculino e feminino. Isso foi muito importante para a gente aceitar e a gente trabalhou muito com os times de consultores para ter certeza de que esse emblema era correto, respeitoso, com tudo que a gente queria representar através do personagem. Pô, que legal, incrível! E eu sinto que uma das outras coisas que também é identificável na jaqueta da Thunderbird...
É, mas é isso mesmo, eu acho.
Passei anos lutando uma guerra secreta.
Ah, ótimo, daí eu vi propaganda do bagulho, né?
Só que essa guerra...
Beleza. Ai, ai. Vamos pra Devolver. Onde é que tá a Devolver? Já iniciou da Devolver? Cadê? Sétima Residência do Mal, entendi.
Raphael. I really like... Who was it? Now you put me on the spot. Not Lorenz. I like Claude.
Qual é essa, Léo? Enfim. Tá, mas onde é que tá da Devolver? Tem ideia? Falou que tem da Devolver, mas...
A Devolver... Deixa eu ver...
Na página vazada dizia que o Mario Rabbids não tinha PTBR,
depois,
espero
deixa eu
que
ver.
tenha no lançamento.
Deixa eu ver. Não, cara.
Qual webcam que eu uso? É uma... Vixe, nem sei o nome dela. Mas é uma bem fraquinha mesmo, que grava 720p ainda. 30 FPS. O Felipe diz daqui a 10 minutos, mas não diz nem onde é que tá passando. Valeu, Felipe. É. Ai, ai. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui então. Você vai passar na coisa da E3 mesmo lá.
Devolver vai ser às 5h30, cara.
Então, falta 10 minutos.
Devolver Max Pax.
Olhar no Discord o quê? Olhar o quê no Discord? Devolver digital. Tá. É, no YouTube? Ah, então. O Felipe nem sabe onde é que deve abrir lá também. É, mas a Devolver tem até na Twitch, né? Mas na Twitch não tá hospedando outra coisa. Tá?
Da Devolver? Falta 8 minutos ainda, cara.
É, mas não, já devia ter aberto já.
Vai no do da E3 mesmo. Da Twitch.
É o jeito.
Eu tô aqui lendo.
Peraí, abriu outra página errada aqui. Que rolou até agora nesse evento? Então. Teve um Six Extraction, que era um Quarantine. Aquele jogo de Cool lá. Ó, não, aquele jogo Cool não é. Vai ter as Tartarugas Ninjas no Brawlhalla. Tem isso também, né? Pois é. Tartarugas Ninjas no Brawlhalla. Belo negócio. Um jogo do Avatar. Um jogo do. Aquele. De esportes radicais lá. Que a gente achou interessante.
Eu não vi.
É interessante. Aquele lá que a gente vai ter vários esportes de bicicleta,
Entendi. Eles passaram um trailer, um gameplay dele?
Mais ou menos. Não é bem gameplay, mas é uns gameplay. Deixa eu
It actually really depends on how you play. You know, right from the start, you're really going to be able to approach the campaign however you choose. It was really important for us for you to have that freedom, so you're going to be able to navigate your own path at your own pace and hit missions, checkpoints, F&D bases, and a lot more.
Depois que falou... Não, mas daí foi o Ubisoft que não mostrou nada também, né?
I think something that was new for us and something exciting
O Ubisoft mostrou mais DLC, mostrou DLC do Watch Dogs, mostrou DLC do Valhalla, mostrou DLC do Far Cry 3, quer dizer, na verdade Blood Dragon é um standalone, eu acho, mas...
And you get to see the revolution really from Anton and Diego's perspective, and it just gives you a bigger picture of how the story is playing out in Yara. There's a lot to unpack there.
Peraí, deixa eu ver.
First thing is, Reign of Diego is a fantastic name.
Como é que eu vejo esse site? Eu nunca vi direito esse site, não.
Qual site, Douglas?
However, the previous question is super interesting, which is, you know, how did we land on this notion of family in Far Cry 6? I think what was really interesting for us to explore was this notion that how can a dictator commit such, you know, horrible human rights abuses against their own country while simultaneously talk about, you know, how great a father they are. That was something
acho que é pra rever, sei lá como é que é.
And also the notion that, you know, over 50 years, you know, the Castillos have had some hand.
Devolver Digital Direct Stream 4 minutos e pouco.
And I think this notion of
allied veterans through our 4 main programs. We have our
and the idea that, you know, Anton really believes that Yara
tá mostrando coisa da Ubisoft,
and is for Diego to own, that the Castillos are the keys to quote unquote rebuild paradise. That was really fascinating. Thanks for joining me today and for allowing me this opportunity to answer some of your questions. Far Cry 6 launches on October 7th. I can't wait for you to dive into Yara.
Esperar pra ver se vai aparecer.
Depois da Devolver vai ter Gearbox Showcase, depois Upload VR Showcase.
Devolver Max 4, Gearbox 3.
Depois da Devolver.
What's the one thing you want from Far Cry 6?
Aqui, ó, puxei onde é que tá um negócio melhor.
And I gotta look at him. I think he's like a pre-order.
Oh yeah, you can get special outfits for him.
Essa mostra tudo que já passou e que vai passar ainda.
I know.
He's a doggy on wheels. That's all I care about in Far Cry 6.
Okay, cool. Wiener dog on wheels. Put it up there.
You know, that was a joke, but actually the real ending probably is you just get to chill out with Teresa. And like in the story, well, the villain has been defeated. Now I can retire and just relax with Teresa.
Yeah, I think that's a fake out because a lot of Far Cry games, if you just chill out at the beginning,
depois que passar Devolver acabou daí, então.
You can beat the game in 5 minutes. So in that one, Teresa just lulls into a false sense of security. Game over.
Oh wow.
Esse portal da... Ele teve uma boa bosta.
Gearbox não é a estrutura dona lá do
I want Far Cry 6 to say it with their chest. You know what I'm saying? So
nem tem nem
you
ideia.
have the narrative director
Gearbox é do Borderlands,
and he's out here saying, yo, it's going to be meaningful. We're trying to say something. And I think this is a very deliberate move for Ubisoft to put him at the forefront to tell everybody, like, yeah, we are serious about this. So whatever it is they want to say about in their game, I want them to say it with their chest.
And see, that's what I want too. Like when I'm thinking about this, what I want is the narrative to hook me, and I want to go places that Far Cry doesn't necessarily go before, right? I think Far Cry also does a great job of punching you in the face and giving you a great setup, and then.
Vou ver o que é. E no recap tá.
Quickly with the theme of what Rainbow Six is, right?
Exactly. It's very strange. Like I was actually reading the original Rainbow Six book while I was in Ranger School, so it was a very weird reality of this multinational anti-terrorism unit, and being it was so crazy that here we are now, almost 20 years later, and it's amazing how far we've come as an organization.
So how do you feel about partnering with Siege and our community on this?
Oh, it's super exciting. I mean, you guys over at Ubisoft sure know how to run games as a service. It's amazing, and we're happy to be a part of it.
It's a wild ride working on Siege, and I don't think any of us would ever change it. So without further ado, we've talked a lot, but I'm sure people want to actually see what this bundle looks like. So we're going to pull up some images here of the bundle, and we'll reveal that it's a skin, in fact, for Valkyrie. So let's have a look there. Steve, how do you feel about this bundle?
Big fan. I was a Valk main for a long time, primarily because of my potato and just being able to throw cameras around and watch avenues of approach as people trying to come in.
Also,
I'll over to the guys.
Okay.
The Xará.
The inception of Rainbow Six Extraction, what it was like to build a new team. To expand on that concept into.
Só 40 e poucos segundos, mas.
We were lucky enough to be
Ei,
able
cadê a
to
Devolver?
put up a completely new team, completely different from the Siege team, with talents from pretty much all the brands that we did it at Ubisoft Montreal. So Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, For Honor, Watch Dogs.
Ela tá transmitindo assim, sujinho, só que eles pararam, tá ligado?
And also people who worked on the very first Rainbow Six game. So
tava transmitindo o evento, né?
And I think a lot of people going into E3 are going to be curious just what an average mission, like an average hour of Rainbow Six
10 segundos, cadê?
Like. So can you walk us through the basic gameplay loop?
First of all, it's a three-player co-op, so squad based. It's a tactical game because it's a Rainbow Six game. It's a first-person shooter, and so you're doing what we call incursions. So,
então, mas streamers estavam, o Alanzoca estava transmitindo.
You enter containment zones.
O BKS Edu também estava, mas eles só transmitiram da Ubisoft mesmo.
Every time, and you have to extract, which is why the game is called Extraction. You risk it all every time you go in this zone, so you must get out. But...
Tá, vamos voltar então aqui.
Pastor.
Oi.
Vou mandar pra você aqui, ó. Deixa eu ver se...
Tá sem som ainda o negócio.
Pera aí, eu...
Aqui. Não tá pausado. Tá ao vivo, normal, só que...
Tá ao vivo,
Começaram atrasado, era pra ter começado há 2 minutos atrás, ó. Aqui. O que mais vai ter no evento? Vai ter Gearbox. Eu fechei agora a aba, mas... Pera aí. Aqui dá pra ver.
Tá assistindo pro...
Devolver Digital, que é agora, no caso, né? Vai ter Gearbox Showcase. E... Devolver vai ter só meia hora. Pouca coisa, então. Gearbox já disse...
Devolver você assistiu pro outro, pastor.
Pelo YouTube mesmo.
Manda pra mim.
Mas falaram que a Gearbox é que fez o Borderlands lá que falou, né? Não tá diferente. Isso aqui parece
que... a Gearbox é a criadora do Borderlands.
É, parece um Doom diferenciado. Sei lá que eu tô vendo. É, só o dia 1 ainda, né? Então, amanhã vai ter mais. Vai ter terça as conferências. Ah, não sei o som, por quê? Shadow Warrior, nossa? Como assim?
Que viagem é essa, véi?
This is our first year of bringing you the very best of what video games have to offer.
Lots of changes at Devolver since the last time we were here.
Old, outdated, irrelevant.
She's straight busted.
I've got something better.
Deixa eu tirar essa legenda aqui.
Today is only the beginning. The future of video games and the future's future.
Eles é muito viagem, vamos lá fazer conferência.
I don't give a flipping freak about stupid live video game events. Hello. I need you to help me stop the future's feature. Puppet on a million strings.
Que isso, mano.
Sure about that?
What's next? The future.
So then, you know, we kind of wrap it up after that. I'm thinking it's like a 4-5 year deal. Huh? I mean, huh? Right?
Yeah.
It's shit garbage. Fucking shit garbage.
I mean...
It's a dumb idea that'll never work. And you're an asshole for thinking it up. Who thinks this shit up?
It was me. I thought this shit.
An asshole thinks this shit up. We're not doing a 4-year-long series of narrative videos about the future's whatever the shit.
Devolver Digital Cinematic Universe.
You shut
Não dá pra botar
your fucking face.
That was supposed to be me, right? My face. Is that even legal?
O cronograma é Xbox, Square Enix e Warner amanhã, Capcom e Take-Two segunda, Nintendo e Bandai na terça para terminar.
Ah, entendi.
Enough of this. You, less talking, more typing. I don't like it. The internet would never buy it. We produce video games at Devolver Digital, and damn good ones, I'm told. Now, get the hell out of my conference room and take your dumb movie idea with you.
Yeah, but listen, it's not just a dumb movie idea. It's a multi-layered narrative universe. You don't understand. This is art. This is painting with light. This is cinema.
Well.
Ah, bom, né?
Listen, Slimes, it is a goddamn white-hot arms race out there. A hype-eats-hype, media-fueled intimidation game, a boss mode, knuckle-fuck nut-kick. And we are falling way the mother-effing ever shit behind. Melissa, do the numbers.
Yeah, so in the last...
It's bad, people. Real type bad. We need a fresh perspective. Something wild. Something stunning. Something new but not too new, but new enough so that it seems new to those know-it-all know-nothings in the know, you know?
Actually, ma'am,
No.
No.
Record scratch. What? Who are you and why are you making noises at me?
Nina, ma'am, Nina Struthers. I'm an adjunct under-executive on the marketing team. I'm gunning for Synergy Officer one day.
Why are you pouring the coffee?
Because we need coffee.
Grab it, Hackjaw. Nina, is it? Put the coffee down and talk at my face.
Well, the thing of it is, a few of us were talking and...
Monetization. As a service.
See?
What he said.
That's got to be the most ridiculous...
Let's fucking do it.
For 4 decades, and counting, Devolver Digital has been at the absolute bleeding edge of technical, social, and humanitarian progress in the burgeoning videotainment market. Now, that's no accident. The global research and development teams at Devolver Digital Incorporated have worked tirelessly to deliver to you, Devolver, so many breakthroughs in the video game entertainosphere that it's arguable as to whether the countless problems we successfully solved were ever actual problems in the first place.
Devolver Earliest Access delivered games to the marketplace at the exact point of conception. A developer even thinks of an idea and that shit's already for sale.
Que
Devolver
isso?
Digital Screen pay allowed loudmouth consumers to not only throw money at their screens, but to throw money at our federally unregistered offshore corporate bank accounts.
O cara batendo a cabeça na... Mano,
Into that crypto life though, bro. Before electric car barons made it all the rage with loot box coin. The market's first and justifiably last physical cryptocurrency that lived entirely off of the blockchain.
Blam! Last year, we spent money we didn't even have to fill the void shop huge with your mad thirsty consumers sold when E3 was canceled. Devolver Land Expo.
Para ser mais exato, o Xbox é às 2 da tarde e a Square é às 4h15. Marquem isso.
Ah, entendi. Amanhã? Amanhã, Xbox 2 da tarde, Square às 4h15.
Welcome to Devolver Max Pass Plus.
Devolver Max Pass Plus. Tá. Entendi tudo. Só que escritório Devolver.
Welcome to the future. Games as a service. A razor-edged industry shuck jive that has served to convert what was, traditionally, a one-time purchase into a potentially lifelong chain ball commitment to reoccurring payments for video games that, well, let's be real deal about this, most of you don't even enjoy anymore.
O que é isso?
Devolver
Boa
likes
pergunta.
to take things further. Dive the big dive.
Porque o Aquaman.
Take the leap, push the envelope, toad the wet sprocket, go big or go home, and baby, we ain't got
Caralho,
no
é
home to
mesmo?
go
Como
home
é,
to.
velho?
Devolver likes to take things to a place that isn't even funny. So much is creepily possible and uncomfortably prescient. That is why monetization as a service. Give me some more. We see it as a groundbreaking new way to keep consumers locked into a semi-regular non-payment schedule with a novel, if not needlessly complex approach, wherein a top-tier service subscriber, that is you, look at you, is granted access to dozens, if not hundreds of dozens, of premium purchases at the low, low monthly price of no cost to you for the subscription.
Tá falando de um serviço, tá? Development.
That is the Max Pass Plus difference. You simply apply, and your credit competency, work history, genealogical strafe vector, total lunar payload weight, environmentally induced super selection state, and very first magic deck are evaluated on a 29-point density matrix, and boosh, you're absolutely Rose Street.
Não é que saiu isso. Enfim.
Véi, como você não tá entendendo porra nenhuma?
Então, né? Tá falando de tal serviço da Devolver ali,
From
mas...
there, you are granted direct access to purchase anything in our constantly growing collection of video games and video game related junk for free.
Oh.
Well, not the purchases. They're not free. That would be insane. But access to those purchases, though, totally free.
É, você foi que deu fome.
Então, pois é, eu não comi ainda, então...
Let's check a look. At some of the video games that amazing consumers like you can look forward to, if you get approved, of course, with Devolver Max Pass Plus.
Devolver Max Pass Plus, sei lá se isso é um real ou é zoeira, porque da Devolver não dá pra...
Será que é tipo mesmo da Ubi, da tipo um programa?
É, então, eu tava pensando nisso, né?
É, os jogos do Devolver.
平和は単なる幻に過ぎぬ。その喪失を嘆くなかれ。
Esse é o novo Ghost de Tsushima?
己の行いを悔やまずともよい。武士道というは死ぬことと見つけたり。
Tá. Será que é tipo... Limbo, só que samurai?
Então, vai saber.
Qual que era aquele? O que a gente jogou de samurai?
Tech Toyomi. Então, é o Ghost of Tsushima.
Eu gosto de Tsushima versão 2D.
E chinês, porque ali por cima chinês.
Chinês.
Quantum Abyss. Nunca joguei.
É aquele que parece um Indiana Jones correndo dentro do tempo, tá ligado? Quantum Abyss, daí ó, no tempo.
Nunca testei.
Eu testei, mas caralho, eu achei meio bom, sabe por quê? O modo online dele, os caras é fantasma. Você não vê players do seu lado tentando competir com você. É bem. Nossa, cara, não dá pra ir correr junto com os amiguinhos e disputar e ver os amiguinhos correndo e morrendo e caindo dos trem, velho. Olha lá, tudo fantasma, velho. O cara que já correu e tal.
Não tem graça. O Fall Guys versão primeira pessoa. Sim. Steam Early Access 22 de junho.
Fashionable. Now that's a phrase. A phrase that goes lock, stock, hand in hand with gamers. An exclusive state of being, if you will, to which only the most adroitly premium amongst us could ever truly endeavor to gain entry. Until now. No. That's this, not this. I'm snapping, damn it! Being fashionable is a natural extension of the Devolver Max Pass Plus premium purchase experience. Brought from us to you by Devolver's own Central Textile Manufacturing and Weaponized Branding Entity subgroups. We would like to present to you our newest collection of exclusive garmentry, only available to the Devolver Max Pass Plus survivors. I mean, subscribers. Oh, hi. Shut up. This collection of fashionable, comfortable, and catastrophic unaffordable designed and manufactured entirely in-house by an elite selection of our most popular and attractive interns, to whom we've given key action words and access to an internet-connected device and, shall we say, joie de vivre. You may go. Bye. As with everything else in this presentation, the Devolver Max Pass Plus exclusive merch collection is, well, exclusive. Only available to subscribers in a premium purchase, not at all in the subscription fee you may or may not, but may be paying. Fashionable. Am I right? Now, let's take a deep breath and take a peek at these two premium purchase products that will be available to you soon. The adoring Devolver Max Pass Plus Survivor. Subscriber.
Survive. Entendi. Ok. Meu Deus.
Premium purchase.
Ah, tá. Aquele ali é dos PogChamp que era pra botar numa coisa da... Por isso que tava subindo ali, tá ligado? Entendi. Esse é o personagem do Final Fantasy IX, pô?
Beleza, caralho.
É que tem um assim no...
Tirou muito do baú essa.
É o Vivi, tá. Esqueci o nome. Eu tava jogando Final Fantasy IX esses dias, daí eu lembrei. Não. Um mago com uma arma. Sandbox Adventure. Eita, nós. Não parece a arte do... Don't Starve? Um pouquinho.
Cara, parece demais, hein? Nossa, vai ser legalzinho, cara. Olha aí, nossa. Ah, eu adoro os jogos assim, né? Você nem precisa ler co-op.
Então, é multiplayer sandbox isso aí.
Cara, parece muito Don't Save, velho.
Nintendo Switch e PC. 20... Ah, mas o ano que vem só.
Premium purchase.
Eita. É o novo Journey, ó. Não, eu acho que não. Caraca, rapidinho, bicho. Até os jogos, Novo For the King. Entendi. Porque esse é hack and slash, pô. Interessante, então. Death Door. 20 de julho.
Since 1975, Devolver Digital and the many incredible developers we've partnered with have produced what can only be appropriately described as an imperial buttload of incredible games that consumers worldwide have purchased, never actually played, and then made public claims about the game's quality in order to substantiate their place in online conversations about whether or not an indie game is still indie if it has a publisher. That's why we're proud to announce the entire Devolver Digital catalog on Steam is available at Devolver Max Pass Plus as a premium service not included in your reoccurring monthly payments that we still haven't quite nailed down yet. Each of these gems will be available at a reduced rate for a bafflingly limited amount of time, with discounts ranging from, why not, to fuck me, why are my pants wet? Think of it as a kind of thank you from an old friend that believes you deserve a premium experience.
Nossa senhora.
Visit DevolverMaxPassPlus.com for more information.
Beleza, quase comeu. Ai, ai.
Premium purchase.
Só Devolver mesmo, essas loucuras. Né? Eita, nós. Isso é baseado em cartas.
Indie terror, não. Caralho! Nossa, me lembrou um jogo que eu joguei desse estilo, cara. Eu adoro jogo de carta, velho.
Caraca. Quiser sobreviver. Sacrifícios devem ser feitos. Então nós. Inscription. É, pra quem gosta de jogo de carta. Eu não sou muito fã, não. Não é medinho, é que eu não sou chegado em jogo de carta, só isso.
Hey, kid! Do you love video games? I'm a grown man. What are you doing in my bathroom? Do you love video games? Yes, I play them quite a bit. Do you want to pay for video games? Not at all, no. What if you could play a game for free, but then later we charge you for cool stuff and make you watch ads for minimal benefit to you, the consumer? Well, that doesn't sound great.
It's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time.
Ignore loved ones. Reprioritize your life. Let it consume your very being. Turn real money into pretend money and spend it. Collect your favorite characters that you've never even heard of.
Tumble time, it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time. Tumble time, it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time. Devolver Tumble Time is the future of physics-based puzzle gameplay, elegant monetization, and strategic brand integration. Choose characters from a loaded roster of your Devolver digital faves and rack a major, huge, big-time game points by matching and clearing the impossibly adorable heads on the tumbler. We mentioned that it's free, right? Because it's free. Except for the ads part, where there are ads, because, of course, there are ads, because nothing is ever really free.
Eles estão me deixando com fome quando estão mostrando essas comidas, mano.
Cara, eles estão abrindo e pegando mais.
By creating and activating chaotic chain reactions.
Ele fecha não tem mais nenhum dentro aí, vai tem mais
Devolver Tumble Time on the App Store and Google Play by visiting devolvertumbletime.com. Hey! Nina!
Beleza.
Oh, hey.
Yeah?
Let's talk about subscriptions for a moment. The subscription service is an instrument of monetization from days gone. When your grandparents wanted to try movies each month and your uncle wanted to look at photos of naked ladies from the comfort of his own tool shed. A relic. An unwieldy, physical beast that we have haphazardly leaving us with nothing but ones and zeros to stand in for our stinky dairy product imperfect knockers. Devolver, though, aims to return subscription-based edition to its more tangible roots with a premium.
Tu nem presta atenção que a mulher tá falando.
The physical plane, actual, real, for real existence. Goddamn right it is. Introducing Demon Throttle by developer Doinksoft, the creators of Gato Roboto. It is coming to the Nintendo Switch as a physical box set and only a physical box set through our good friends at Special Reserve Games. Oh, you heard me right. Demon Throttle will not, I repeat, will not be available in any digital format and is only available for you to purchase as a retail product and put on your shelf and to never play or to sell at ridiculous scalper prices to anyone who missed out on its initial offering starting today.
Yeah.
Check a look.
Tá bom.
Ok.
Premium purchase.
Que isso?
Esse. Rose Bush?
Just my right. Or something.
Caralho, é aquele cowboy?
Tem nem ideia.
Não, você lembra aquele cowboy antigo? Não.
Não, mas não é não.
Não, mas apareceu, velho. Caralho.
O Sunset Rider já tava no Switch, se não me engano.
Como que era? Se eu não lembro, era... Caralho, qual que era o nome, velho? Eu só quero Rider.
Eita, fora. Apertei o botão sem querer. Eu queria entender todas as referências que eles estão falando, né?
Caralho, que zoado, que foda, velho.
Right?
I love it. It's good. Really good. Great work.
Ninguém
Still.
gostou.
Well, it wasn't all
Who'd
me.
have thunk? Big moves by a guy from. Where are you from?
Technically, I'm not supposed to be here.
That's great,
I'm
buddy.
filming.
Okay, now bring it home. Hit me with the big move. What's the punch?
There isn't one. He does not have...
Videotapes. Nina!
Tape. What she said.
What's this now?
Well, we put the entire thing on a tape and then sell it. Hey, like this, right? Right here.
Videotapes.
The trick, though, is that there is one and only one, and we sell it to one buyer.
We put
only
the entire thing
just the one.
on a tape.
Just the one?
Just the one.
Sell it.
Okay, and since there's only one and the buyer keeps it, and we broke the little tab on the inside so you can't copy it, it is non-fuckwithable.
Here.
A non-fuckwithable.
Obrigado, Rafa. Isso, Set of Riders.
Meu Deus, tá uma fita dentro da outra fita dentro da outra fita lá.
Can we do this? Can this be done? It's actually already been done. Okay, the one copy of this entire presentation on tape, the one in this player right here, is available online for the first Devolver Max Pass Plus Triple Platinum Elite Gold Star Magnum Double XL tier subscriber to go to devolvermaxpassplus.com and buy it. Okay, it is totally non-fuckwithable. It does no damage to the environment, to the energy grid, or the global technology supply chain, because it's just this old tape, right? That Caleb found in a box marked Nancy's Fancies, okay, in the back of an old filing cabinet in the birthing wing, and it's also a tape.
Fucking brilliant.
Yes. Yeah. Zane, Nina, Margaret, Caleb. This is such wonderful. What the fuck?
Tava sonhando. Beleza.
Beleza, tranquilo.
Ah, sei lá, velho. Ai, ai. É, ok. Devolver, né? Então. Não dá pra entender.
Que viagem é essa, velho?
Ai, ai. Ok. Devolver
Tá.
suas loucuras.
É, o próximo é Gearbox, né?
É. Ó, aumentando lá os box. Ó.
Peraí, passando, tá bom.
Beleza. Tá bom, né? É legal o negócio. Ah, notebook.
Subscribe. Chili Dog, Epilogue, Daydream, whoa. Max Pass, Plus Pass, Daydream, whoa. Is this delusion? Is this a fantasy? Is this the
Ai, ai.
future? Is this reality?
Esse daqui caía na boca da mulher. Ok. Tá bom. Ai, ai. Nossa, tem uma coisa em chinês aqui do É, rapaz.
Que viagem é essa, velho?
Acabou. É a Gearbox, mas aonde que tá? A Gearbox é uma boa pergunta. Gearbox é uma hora, mas sinceramente, deixa eu ver. Vamos ver se a gente acha. Eu tenho coisa da GameSpot aqui. Vixe. A Vox eu tô transmitindo, mas... Bom, game. Eita, porra, apertei errado. Bora ver na central, entendi. É, a gente, essa foi... Acho que eu vou terminando aqui mesmo, essa... Teve um pouco da Devolver. Gearbox eu não sei, tá ligado? Nem sei onde é que eles vão passar, então... Deixa eu ver se eu vejo na Twitch aqui. Ah, deixa eu... aproveitar e vou fechar a casa aqui que tá vindo um vento frio aqui, né, mano? Porque, né? Aí. Deixa eu...
Bora lendária capa Klaus.
Aproveitar e vou fechar a casa aqui que tá vindo um vento frio aqui, né, mano? Porque, né? Aí. Deixa eu...
User joined your Bora lendária capa Klaus.
Aproveitar e vou fechar a casa que tá vindo um vento frio aqui, né, mano? Bora lendária. Isso. Eco?
Cavalo.
Ah, é, tá. Abriu o meu negócio aqui, peraí. Ai, ai. Som não foi muito triste, só farpas. Ai, ai, meu Deus, que frio. Tá, mas cadê a da Gearbox? Alguém sabe? Eu poderia dar uma olhadinha rapidinha da Gearbox, mas eu não tenho nem ideia. Eu tenho que ficar catando onde é que... Deixa eu ver. Eita porra, eita porra. Ué. Merda é essa, mano? Mano do céu. Tá saindo minha voz no microfone do Ted. Como assim, Ted?
Alô. Eco e mais eco.
Eco. Aqui no Game Awards tá passando... Opa, e aí, Ted?
Eu tava falando aqui, só que a mula deixou o voice meter mutado. E eu não tava escutando, eu tava falando com vocês, tentando contato via extraterrestre também, não foi.
Ah, entendi.
Qual que é pra hoje? Vou jogar algo hoje ou não tem planos?
Eu tava vendo a conferência aqui da E3.
Eu dei uma assistida.
Diogo.
Legal. Tem um monte de coisa interessante, tem outras coisas que não foi muito...
Muito interessante? Não ouvi nada praticamente muito interessante.
É, que eu tava vendo bagulho e ganhando um prêmiozinho.
Ah, tá.
Microphone muted.
É, mas, gente...
Eu tô ganhando sub nos canais do pessoal, não sei nem da onde que eu tô ganhando sub.
Eu acho que eu vou terminando a live aqui, talvez mais tarde eu abra de noite.
Juliana aí.
Daqui 1h e pouquinho eu abro de novo, talvez. Vou jogar alguma coisa. Mas a Zazá saiu, eu não sei. Que já voltava, não voltou.
Microphone muted.
Já ele volta.
Deixa eu abrir aqui. Agora não tem mais nada mais interessante, eu acho, só da Gamebox, mas...
Vocês jogaram o mapa novo do Pacifier?
Não, eu não. Mas é mapa novo mesmo?
Oi, eu sou
é mapa novo mesmo.
E eu sou a Manuela Micos.
Nossa, o microfone
Pacifier
testa.
tem Woods.
Convidar vocês para ouvirem o Novo Normal, um podcast original do Spotify com Agora que são elas.
O Aquar tá jogando League of Legends.
Jogar alguma coisa hoje.
O microfone activated.
Não sei.
Eu já me fudi que eu era pra ter saído pra comprar pasta térmica. Não fui comprar pasta térmica e agora o notebook tá aqui chorando, gritando. Vamos fritar!
Ih, rapaz.
É que... Você sabe, né? Pasta térmica, ela tem um tempo de duração. Só que por ser notebook, eu tô fritando a minha. É sério, esses dias eu coloquei a canequinha de ferro em cima do teclado do notebook e deu pra esquentar o café.
Ah, entendi. Beleza.
Pode jogar algo aí. Tem algum joguinho aí pra ajudar? É o Big que tá possuído pelo demônio?
Bom, eu vou parando a gravação aqui. Essa foi a evento do E3, né? Dia 1º, né? Não sei se eu vou postar isso no YouTube ou não, mas... De qualquer forma... Enfim...